doesn't know what it's a God that created something, but it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not, I say not sentient, whatever. Like, but like, what happens after I die? See, I've done certain things like if they measure something happens to the brain, and then they wake back up. Well, there's no ending. It's because there's brain. There's no synapses. Some people have this.
And I do believe in God, so I've always believed in this afterlife kind of thing as we were taught growing up. And then I'm like, am I just going to die and God's not real and everything? It's over.
Like when you turn your old timey TV screen and that's it. I can't. You can't grasp it because it's like thinking about the universe. It's just too good.
It is. Yeah. So lately, I just try and tell myself, no, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. So it's going to have to be done. Like can't control it. So stop trying to stress about it.
Yeah, it's hard because that's the thing people stress about the most is shit. It's not like it's hard though.
And for control freaks like people that have born from my mother,
oh yeah,
that's hard.
I live with your sister.
I know you know.
just the Christmas Eve thing. She was stressing out. It's gonna be like she's got some OCD going on. Like, lady, next year we do it. Well, no, because they're gonna fucking sit in this. You bitch, you're stressed out about shit.
Yeah.
The place to look like disown you and say, fucked up.
I know.
Your mom comes like, well, this was right. We're not doing it. Your mom doesn't fucking do that. Like, just.
We all do the same thing though. My mom was about to have a heart attack because Liz was an hour late to bring the bubble bread dough over.
But you know,
on Christmas Eve, yeah.
It's like, it's fine. It's fine.
But it's not in our brain.
I understand. That's why I can't, like, just chill out. It's okay.
Brian and Robert told me the same. I mean, Brian hated Christmas because I would get so stressed out about everything. It's like we make everything ridiculous. We cannot have fun. But
it's over control and shit. Like,
yeah, we're very controlling.
Sounds like it's just fine. We need to get this. We need to fucking spend money. No, I don't fucking care. Nobody's gonna.
Yeah.
That's another reason why I just love Christmas. Even though I think the purpose behind it is a little bullshit.
Yeah.
There's millions and millions of people that want to find it. I'm sorry, if you have a girlfriend or you're committed, and all of a sudden she's pregnant at this day and age, and so you should virgin.
But an angel told them that she wasn't.
What emotion were they smoking? I'm sorry, that to me that's.
No, I get it.
But I understand the aspect of the season. I understand what it's based on.
Yeah.
What it's supposed to be, and now it's a corporate.
No, I don't like that part about it. And even like my mom, that bothers her. Even this morning, she was like, I know nobody wanted to sing or read the Christmas story this year, but I really hope when I die, you guys will keep doing it. And I'm like, we're going to do it. I will make them sing.
I don't know about the singing. I like the night before Christmas stuff, Sarah. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Read to the kids. I'm just.
Yeah.
I like traditions. Like I've been talking about.
And she does too, and that's what my mom's freaking out. We're not going to carry on them.
But that's one of the reasons why I love to go because there's no community anymore. Like I don't think you need church to have a community, which it does help. There are some great people in the community, but nobody talks to their neighbors. There's the families don't get together anymore. Nobody does anything. I think it needs to happen more often. It needs to actually go through society to do that.
No, it definitely is, and that's the whole. I think that's the
sad.
Yeah. Yep.
That's how I get it.
And we're all lucky that we do have strong families.
Yeah,
You
and
came
that
from one, we came from one. So we will have stronger families, but a lot of these people don't. I mean, they just
we said that. We do. We had fish fry my sisters earlier this year, and we did something else. Like, we have to get, even if it's just like our immediate family, we
Yeah.
need to get together more. Like,
yeah.
because everybody's off doing, oh, this person got soccer practice and soccer games, and 96 and this little shit. Like, slow down.
Yeah.
Like, one, they're fucking expensive. Like, probably softball, everything. It's
Yeah.
fucking expensive. And it just
Yeah.
looks the kids are doing like, let's chill down. Like, we need that.
Oh, I know. That's one thing my kids never. Well, we were too bored to put them in all those sports. Plus, they're clumsy like 15, so they're not good at sports really. But I don't. Michelle always made sure they had, even when she was broke, Cameron had his travel ball and or whatever he was playing, soccer or whatever. He was painless. They always broke.
Which it does make. I mean, it does help with growth too, as well, because you learn
Yeah.
adversity and I mean, I can understand that. It's still, of course, well, there's that up in the picture and some of that stuff irks me with Cameron. Like, nothing against Cameron. Cameron's a great fucking person.
Oh, yeah.
But to still want to be a part of your dad's family, even though he was a shit. I no, like, I mean, not, I mean,
Oh,
he
no.
could have beat the crap out of Michelle and all that other stuff, but it just wasn't there. Like, he was a non-existent father figure.
Well, he's selfish. He's always been selfish.
But that's why I can understand wanting to have that father this way, but I also like to be, and I'm a part of that. But
Yeah.
no, you ain't playing this like that.
Well, and I don't have a clue how him and Tubbs' relationship is now. I really don't. But Cameron's. See, Cameron, I don't think even has that personality to say.
I don't think he does.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've met his dad a few times just
Family stuff.
yeah. But I've met his uncle. And then I think he came out right when prison or something like that.
Oh, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I want to say sweetest guy. Dude was so approachable and like
Yeah.
communicative. I'm like, this guy, how the hell did you end up in prison? But just a great dude. But
Yeah.
he was a big asshole too. But
Now, a lot of kids, I mean, I don't even know. A lot of times his family was in prison. His grandma raised him.
well, yeah, and
Yeah,
Michelle said she loved that woman.
she did. And she loved Michelle. And Cam. Yeah. Yep. I don't know, Tevis was always really something. I mean, when they were younger, when he was in school, I don't know.
I guess so.
He wouldn't pay Michelle her child support. You know,
Well, they
he's in a
finally
flat
caught,
room.
they caught back up to him. We were getting like $50 a month from his ass.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? What the hell is $50 going to do?
Yeah.
Instead, I'm like, it's,
Well, they will. That never goes away. I know that from working there.
well, we never, I mean, it stopped at one point. Like, there ain't no fucking way.
Yeah. Boy, it's coming down a lot more now. And did you get to stop paying for Zoe when she came back? You didn't have to wait till May, did you? Or
They give
June?
me, well, I paid, but then they back paid me. They
Oh,
gave me 2
cool.
months of back pay, which I should have got more back pay, but whatever. Because I paid March, April, May. That's 3 months. Even February. But it was, that whole system was fucked.
It is.
They sent me a thing in the mail saying I owed back child support. But the courts, when I went to court a few times, pulled up like, you're not in the rears, you're fully whatever. Like they had all the shit they needed to have saying I'm not going to owe zero back.
Yeah.
And then 3 months later, 2 months later, they come back like, hey, you owe money. I'm like, what the fuck I did? You just said I did that. It's bullshit because it automatically came deducted out of my fucking account. So
Yes.
like, I think that whole system is fucked.
It is. And they don't play around with that. That debt will follow you the rest of your life.
I just think it's, as soon as the courts come along with that shit. I understand the aspect of having some of it, but very nice.
I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna sell my house soon, and I'll have my own freaking car. So if we want to come for a holiday, nobody will have to pick us up.
See that trailer? That's on the other one that's going. That motherfucker articulates both lights.
Oh, really?
That's the one that goes over the bridges.
Mm-hmm.
I remember because I was with my old boss Frank here going down that highway evaluation. We were on I-70. We were just past Bonner, and there was Redwood there, and there was one of the dudes up there. So we're slowly behind him because he has flashes on and all those people there. And that fucking trailer goes, whoop! We're both looking at each other like, because like the wheels went crab walk and shit went over. I'm like, that's awesome.
That is cool.
It probably cost like that, man.
Yeah, I'm sure it did. I'm surprised the railroad didn't have any trucks like that for you.
Oh, you're on the rail. That's a better than so. Yeah.
Where is that?
What? It's way back there, honey. It was one of the ice trucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think about 60 some on there, good enough for day. Right? Yeah.
So we probably would like to be at home. Okay, you have your water back in the boat if you're thirsty.
I know. It's right there.
Well, when they slide out here in a little bit.
Look,
We'll just
look, cats.
I can pull you out, too, if I'm good.
Yeah. About
Cats.
wild rats.
Yeah.
They're that wild.
Yeah, they don't feel too bad. And this, the wind's pushing me around this tad bit. Yeah.
Good. I don't blame you. I wouldn't either. And my friend Krista, when we were like 18, she lived in Norman. She was going to OU. And I had said, screw it, I'm not going to college. I dropped out of Washburn. So we would come back to meet to see our friends and then we drive back to Norman, and it wasn't like snowing like this, and we were just cruising along over. It was right before you get to the border, and we hit a patch of black ice, and that car just round and round and round on the highway, and then we ended up over in like one of these little ditches. We just sat there for a few minutes and like, what the hell just happened? Pulled the car back out and kept going. We were probably going 70, 75. Yeah, it just
hit nothing and just
hit nothing, ended up in the ditch, and then we just came right back on the road. It scared the crap out of me.
Oh, I fell down there.
Oh my gosh. I think I was asleep and woke up to that too. Or spinning around.
How old are you?
18.
I thought you were talking about whenever we were moving there. I was like, oh, we're moving to Oklahoma. And I was like, no, that never happened. Yeah.
Before I even met your dad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
They were talking to my dad. I need to go pick up Zoe in February this year.
Wild crap.
Family and history of those people, so I think it was
Wild crap.
wild
Wild
talking about when they moved from wherever. His grandpa went to drive his car came out. And I believe he didn't want to drive the car.
Oh my goodness.
He was like 10 years old. He drove across country, maybe not across country, but wherever they were at from Nebraska down into Kansas.
Oh, that's crazy. At 10.
It fucking 10. He was like 19.
Hey, you're younger than Josh.
It's fucking crazy. Until everybody was used to the, the horse and the buggy and all that shit.
Well, even like where we live, there's a lot of farmers around us, and their kids, they know how to drive it like 10. They do.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
They drive all over the farm. They, yeah.
I was talking to Brian just the other day. Because his kids are once I in high school, that was in high school. When they're allowed to actually high school, I think it's junior year. It's like, yeah, motherfuckers are driving to school freshman year, 13 years
I
old
know.
because they had phones. But most of the kids have been driving since 10 years old.
Yeah.
So,
I think kids probably should learn those skills. I don't know how to teach them.
it's only been driving long. It's a long
Sarah's supposed to drive, and she's scared. And I'm just like, we're gonna have to figure it out. But that's one of the reasons she came home. She's like, Mom, I don't have a car, I don't have a job, I don't have anything. I have to come home, get a car, get a job. I'm like, yes. So if you're still going to school, that's fine. But yeah, she was having a hard time in her city by herself without a car over now.
No, I don't doubt it.
Yeah, and I don't either. I mean, technically she was fine. She had food, laundry services, she had the meal plan, everything, but she's too shy to make friends, and I think it'll probably just be better, but she'll do better, I have a feeling, for a little bit at least. Do you care if I vape in here? If you do, you can say yes.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I know later on cigarettes make this.
No, I would never do that.
See, I can see
I don't think this smell lingers at all. So, but it, I don't know.
the car behind me's lights are on the highway just shining. Like, I ain't fucking with
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
that.
Well, I wonder if it is getting icy. I'm thinking I'll go around.
It looks like it's getting icy.
What up?
It looks like it's getting icy.
It might be. Matt just pointed out something that I don't know if I would have noticed.
What?
It looks like it is shiny back there on the road.
Um,
Which means it's icy.
It might be. I mean, it could be just wet and stuff.
They treated it with wood snow.
But it's a truck, so I'm probably gonna be fine. And trucks usually have good grip, don't they?
They usually handle better than cars because they're heavier, but that doesn't mean that they won't slide. Kerrigan was cracking me up yesterday. That girl is so funny. She went up to Nora and she was like, Nora, I love your outfit. It was the cutest thing I ever saw.
Oh, shit.
She's hilarious. But I don't have to deal with it when she has an attitude, so.
Oh, she had attitude last night. She was tired. We got home.
Yeah.
She wanted to draw blades on her new thing. I can't get it. I can't get it. Like,
Oh, goodness.
she wouldn't listen or nothing. Like a great playing us.
Yeah, when they're young at the end of Christmas night, they are usually worn out.
And
Yes, and pissy.
yeah, that's
Did she?
They had a little Barbie ship for Miranda, my cousin.
Uh-huh.
It's like a big ass fucking Barbie set. And it's like 4 feet wide,
Oh,
4 feet
cool.
tall. 2 feet. Yeah, it's huge. She had like 15 Barbies and all the accessories and clothes.
Oh, awesome.
She had a.
I bet she did it.
Well, I'm gonna have a blast working on my ant farm and the
Yes, you are. You're gonna have fun when you get
And also to feed the ants, we're probably gonna need
Honey, there's instructions in the ant farm. We'll read it all. It'll tell us what we need to do for them.
live cockroaches.
Live cockroaches.
Yes,
Feed the ants.
yes, they eat. But they eat.
Okay,
the
well,
ones
honey,
like
we'll
that.
see what it says on the instructions. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see.
And I don't think we
But hopefully the ants are still alive.
What?
We have 2 tubes of ants. Live ants.
They're alive right now.
They can't do anything by themselves. So if they have But if there's a big group of them, they will be able to stay alive. So I already know that. So I still know that.
There's more than one ant.
I know that.
They'll be able to.
There's probably like thousands. They give like thousands in like.
I've already
one
seen
tube.
the tube with the ants. It's two little tubes like this big.
Yeah.
The ants are about that big. There's probably about 25 ants in each one, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, those are some big ants.
Which I'm used to getting live bug deliveries now. We have to have thousands of ladybugs. We have to get those shipped in. Yeah, we put them in the grow.
Like, they can pollinate those?
Yeah,
No,
get
they'll
live cockroaches,
pollinate.
please.
They help. We don't want them to pollinate because I don't make mammals. Once they pollinate, they get seedy. Yeah, they grow little seed sacs and then. So we avoid pollination.
What's
The ladybugs kill like spider mites or any other because spider mites lay eggs or they do
they're like
webs all over
carnivore
the
fucking
place.
bugs?
They are. They're carnivores.
I did not fucking know. I did not know that.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yep. They're nature's good guys. Is what it says on the thing.
No, I did not know that. I knew they secrete a pheromone in the color of their skin or their shells or whatever, and they secrete a pheromone to keep food from
Uh-huh.
That's the thing I did. I didn't know
No,
that.
they eat other bugs. Yep, little tiny bugs. So when I'm at work, just randomly a ladybug will land on me because they're all over. Well, not right now because all of our plants are dead. And all of our plants waiting on that freaking license. But when we have plants, we have ladybugs. They come in big net packages.
You could just order ladybugs?
Yeah, thousands at a time.
Where are these coming from?
California, ladybug farms. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a goddamn business for everything.
Yes, there is.
Yes. Oh, ladybug farmer. Like, that sounds like a bullshit ass
I
job.
would like to be a ladybug farmer. I think all you gotta do is scoop them up, put them in some netting, and ship them to people.
I mean, I've ordered bees before, but that's
Yeah, no, it's ladybugs. And,
It's not so easy though because you're gonna be working outside a lot.
yeah.
A lot. And it's kind of
Water
hard.
them with nectar so they get fed the whole time.
It's really
Come in.
and anyways, ladybugs are still kind of rare in California.
Ladybugs are?
Yes.
Ladybugs are not rare anywhere. Yeah, they're everywhere. Just not like in the winter.
That's what I was
Actually, our house
saying.
in Blackwell, in the winter, ladybugs would be in my bedroom for some reason. I don't know where they would come from.
bring a
We
little
would
bit.
have ladybugs on our ceiling. No, this is like when Robert was alive before I even did this.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if there was like a little ladybug nest somewhere right outside of our bedroom, but in the winter, we always find like a couple ladybugs on the ceiling for some reason.
I know it's funny. They always say they call ladybugs males.
Yes. Yeah. I think 'cause they're so dressy with their polka dots. That must be why.
Yeah, there's the people behind me been behind me for a while. So
I don't think anybody wants to take any chances for us people.
they're all probably coming home from Christmas anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the last thing I need is to have to call a tow truck or
Oh,
anything.
jeez. It was warmer. I looked at the weather in Blackwell when I got up this morning and it was 34. So hopefully the farther south we get, it won't be as cold or snowy.
I've been getting so many spam calls,
I
spam text
got on
messages.
some sort of list myself.
But I'm on the list, like, don't fucking call me, don't, like,
I am too. They don't. Yeah, because you can't track down half this crap.
and it's,
Plus, they always have area codes and phone numbers like they're in the town you live in.
they're spoofing that shit.
Yeah.
It's so annoying, too.
If your name's not in my phone, I don't answer it ever.
Nope.
Ever.
If I got saved, you can go sing.
Yeah.
Or even, like, if I drop the shells or my truck off or whatever for a service,
Uh-huh.
it'll pull up the semi-final, but it'll also say the dealership.
Yes.
It has who it is. So so I know who it is.
Yes.
Yeah, if I don't know, it says just toll free or whatever.
Yeah.
Ring it.
Me either. Normally it's a computer, or I can hear it's a call center the second I answer the phone.
I get a lot of them. One, it's like Comcast wants to help me with my internet or what. I'm like, what the fuck do you get Comcast?
We don't get those. We have Get Real Cable. That's where we get our internet from. A little tiny, it's an old house in Blackwell. You go drive up to the window. It's a regular house window, and they open it up, and I pay my bill. It's very old school in Blackwell.
So good,
Yeah.
buddy. Thank you. It is not expired, I assure you.
I would hope not.
Have you seen the
Is this
videos?
a 23? 22? Yeah. Sweet.
Have you seen them? I've seen it on YouTube. That Betty, she snaps the scammers away from her. She's
No,
got that,
I haven't seen it.
that robotic voice talk. You know,
Uh-huh.
like if you're,
Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, she does that shit.
Yeah.
It's so fucking. She videotapes herself, and it's hilarious.
I'll have to look those up.
Because they're all like from India, Pakistan, and that shit. They're just trying to scam.
They are. And I think a lot of people fall for it. Robert's dad's even like,
Older people fall for it.
they do. I remember he called Robert one day and was like, they called me and I have a warrant. I have to pay them so much money or they're going to come arrest me. And Robert's like, oh my God, no.
They got shit.
Don't give anybody any money. They're not going to call you if they have a warrant.
And they're good about like telling you who they are, so they can glean information from you by certain things.
They are.
You need
Just
to
like
bail
that.
your son out of jail.
Have you seen the ones where if you get a scam call, what is it? Like, all you have to say is hello or no or yes or something like that. Like, can you hear me? And you say yes. And then they use that recording. I don't know, I think I'm going to get confused with a couple scams. Never mind.
Proof of something else.
Yeah, they record your voice and then they can do something with it. Like either get permission, that was your permission for them to do something, or then they use your voice and they'll like call you and say you have your son kidnapped.
I've seen some of those.
Yeah. And they can like recreate your kid's voice and crap with AI or something. I don't know which one it was. I think I'm getting too many scams and views.
I do distinctly remember that one story where the lady got her dad got a phone call and he thought it was his daughter. It sounded a lot like her, like any potential for film.
Yeah.
Like they had her kidnapped and shit, and he was getting money ready to send it.
Uh-huh.
Calls his daughter, she's just fine, so turn around and told the fucking
Yeah.
That's it's amazing, but at the same time, it's scary.
It's very scary.
They can do that crap now. They can put out a video. It's all AI generated images.
I know.
It's crazy.
I've seen some things where they're like, look at their hands. Like, AI can't do hands right yet. So it'll give them like 6 fingers and stuff like that.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah. But like, whenever you see video, just look and you can tell. But I mean, I don't know if it's every video, but they're like, AI hasn't mastered like hands. So it'll put 2 fingers or something like that. But,
The facial shit they have. It's like,
oh, I
a
know.
lot of it's real good, but you can also tell it's AI. It's a little too cartoony. The facial movements a little too exaggerated.
Yeah.
It's like,
My dad said he used facial recognition software like on these cold cases he's working on in crap. It's insane.
listen to your dad talk. Just pisses me off more about this thing and how they run shit.
I know. Yeah. I don't trust nobody. Crazy conspiracy theory.
Here's a pattern recognition specialist.
Yeah, that's it.
That's exactly what it is.
True. True. Nothing surprises me anymore. I haven't watched Tucker's interview with. He apparently did some interview on like aliens and UFOs and stuff like that. And there are. I only saw a couple clips from it. I haven't watched the whole thing yet, but basically he's like, the things I have been told, and the guy that he was interviewing was like, the things we have been told, we cannot even repeat to our spouses. It's too scary. The things that the government knows about. It will blow your mind. It will scare the crap out of everybody. They don't even want to tell their spouse.
I don't think I'd be surprised, but that's an aspect like thinking about God.
Oh
Like,
yeah, I know.
the universe is too big for us to be the only.
Only people, yeah.
And it doesn't have to be.
The only living creatures or whatever.
It doesn't even have to be a carbon-based life form. Like it can be like some energy or something. But
Yeah.
I don't mean, the universe is too
It
big.
blows your
We even have
mind.
the Milky Way galaxy, but that's close to the next closer is Andromeda, whatever fucking planet what
Yeah.
the hell it is. But that's, I mean, it's bigger than the Milky Way. You didn't tell me that there's no other smart life on there.
Yeah.
I mean, how to travel, like, I was talking to my uncle last night about shit, because we started talking about Starlink, yeah, satellite.
Yeah.
We were talking about the distance. Neil deGrasse Tyson showed this one thing, and he's like, with a regular globe, it's been they used to have back then. He's like, here's a regular satellite. He's like, it's about 16 though. Like, it's tiny. Like, we're talking, it's still miles and miles and miles and miles away on the outside. He's like, the Milky Way is 38 feet over here. I'm like, fucker. He's like, Mars? It's like 26 miles away. And I'm like, and you try to think of the space aspect and how far everything is.
Yes.
Like, that is crazy.
My mind can't even wrap around that stuff, really. I don't.
It's just too massive. But then you're going to tell me there's no other alien life out there?
Oh, I'm sure there is. I'm sure there is. Even my religious belief tells me that there is. There's other worlds. There's other, you know. I mean, yeah.
It's like
but I can't comprehend it. I don't think at all.
in the observable universe, where they take a picture like the whole the big things. The observable, not the impact, because there's more out there.
Oh yeah.
There's like 250 million galaxies, and each galaxy is going to have like 500 to the 6th power stars or whatever it is. And each one, most stars have planets.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of fact how planets are there.
That's how they do. Yeah.
And you're going to tell me there's no other sentient life out there? Like I got back here and won a lottery.
Yeah.
There is actual life in space.
There is other life in space.
Yeah, microscopic.
Microscopic. Yeah. We're talking about more. I mean, yes.
But
I
it's-
think there is.
Like human-based life.
Human or just brain, you know, people that can think, not people necessarily, but other life forms that can think and do things.
If you look at all of human history, though, like, even if they don't have a written language, they drew shit.
Yeah,
People like,
the way to record their
Yeah,
history
but if
and
you look at all of it, they all have some sort of fucking.
aliens.
Somebody's coming out of the sky
Yeah,
doing shit. Like,
yeah.
ooh,
Back when they just didn't have airplanes,
Yeah.
things like that. Yeah.
it's-
No, I don't. Honestly, the alien part, I don't think I do want to know any of that. If they're gonna come take over, just come take over.
I do.
Whatever.
All the scientists, I think there's some scientists who live, some scientists do, but a lot of people, someone's like, if there are aliens, they're gonna, and they can't, if there is interdimensional or interstellar travel, like,
Figure
like,
it out.
they're like a type 2 civilization or whatever, like, they're gonna look at us like we look at ants.
Yeah,
Like, whatever. Like,
yeah. Just smash it.
like, will the ants know you're kind of there?
Uh-huh.
Fuck with them?
Yeah.
But you're still way beneath us, that we're not gonna wait so long.
Yeah. Well, that'd be cool too.
Well, ants are blind to the color red. So that
Okay.
means
Josh knows a lot about ants.
The ants are cool. Like, they're the only working communist fucking society
Yes, they
ever.
are.
Well, these are too. It's,
No, he has been digging up ants out of our yard for months now. And like my old flower jars, medicine containers filled with the ants and dirt and grass. This ant farm is going to be perfect. Because I all have to stay outside at this point. And this one can stay inside. you are gonna have to be careful with that mud. There's some way that you can open that ant farm up,
Yes.
and it cannot be opened.
Couldn't be everything.
Yeah, there'll be ants all over. We'll never get rid of ants on the apartment.
Yes. Yes. I think you're able to buy tubes that are especially used to suck up ants from that escape from ant. But there are like
It's
$1,000.
called a vacuum. Yeah, I'd suck one with the vacuum.
But they are like $1,000 though. So does he have a vacuum here?
Is it? Isn't this $100? It's $100,000 truck? Oh, really? Well, that's good. I can't believe these truck prices when I see them listed lately. I'm like, yeah, like $120,000, stuff like that. It doesn't sound like a
My house goes
Julie or
over to-
something.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't.
Yeah, I did live because Michelle wants to get a kid. Probably won't get one next week. We need to get her fucking bills paid.
Yeah,
I gotta put a deck up for that next fire company.
probably. Yeah.
One, I'm gonna make it out of cedar so it looks good and it's cold weather resistant. Pressure treated lumber, Michelle.
Yeah.
That's what I was. One, get a truck before she picks a camper out where I gotta get a 3/4 ton back. I don't want a 40-foot fucking camper and it weighs.
Are you gonna get one that you tow?
Yeah.
Not one that drives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna get for next year? I don't wanna get some fucking better.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
I was looking and looking, so my Brad's got one too, but I think Brad's got it as well. So GM and all their infinite wisdom, especially with this Evo Brad, they have like this one has auto start and stop. Flips off, whatever. But they also have they put something called wheels, active fuel management on it, and then the newer version called dynamic fuel, dynamic, whatever the hell it is. Would, especially of course on the highway, it shut off certain cylinders to make it super efficient. Like you go from V8 to 4 cylinder,
Oh.
it shuts cylinders off. But your fucking braking cams are still rolling, so they put springs in the bodies that are everywhere. Well, the manufacturer that was making these lifters was, I think they had a bad batch, it was a shitty ass manufacturer, but these lifters were busted, and it was fucking up.
Oh.
So they did a recall and everything, so they crapped out of it.
Is that why his is so noisy?
No, his is a V8, it's a good nice V8.
Oh,
But
that's why it is.
I think he got a new motor because they said they had something wrong. It's almost, I did some research, like the GM has, the LS motor is by far probably the best motor it is.
Yeah.
And then they put all that crap on it and fucked it up.
Yeah. And yours doesn't have any of that?
Mine's decent.
Oh, okay.
So when I was doing all the research, like I wanted the gasser, but I didn't want that fucking problem because then some of these people were out on the field for like 6 months. So this is during COVID, so it's probably fixed by now. Like I could get a truck that didn't have that problem, but I can have it later on. I don't want to deal with that because then it's out of warranty, which cover they only cover certain shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'd be asked to have something. I want these. I want the regular standard bed. Everything that comes out that is got that little short
Sure
wire
would,
left.
yeah.
This is like 6.5. I want a whole shit.
Yeah.
No baby bed. So
Yeah.
I found that. And it's a trail boss. That's all I wanted. I wanted the trail boss, but I wanted the one that had decent.
Yeah.
It was slim, bring it straight mile.
Was it?
But then the only thing was like, I didn't
40
know how
minutes
much-
in.
I didn't care about the sunroof. I didn't care about all the shit. I didn't care about leather. Like that's not my
But
thing.
it came with it
But it
anyway.
came with it anyway, so I
Yeah.
got the whole package. Nice.
It's very nice.
Got heated seats.
When Michelle brought it down to my house a couple months ago. I was like, there is no way I would drive this. I'd be so scared one time that I would hit something because I don't do it. Well, everybody saw how I did in Robert's truck the day before I was selling it. Well, because my dad had it parked that sideways way in my yard. Remember that?
No, I do not.
Did you come up there for Robert's funeral?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, the bank, the day after he died, called me. It was like, he died? Because that's how small this town is. They're like, are you bringing the truck back? And I'm like, no, I'm not bringing the truck back. They want to keep all the money we paid on it. I'm like, I'm going to sell it. When I sell it, we'll pay it off. You know? I mean, but so I was worried they were going to
So they were going to take the truck and
Yeah, because
keep
he
the
was
money?
the only loan holder on it. I
But still,
wasn't
they
on the
wanna-
loan.
That's some shitty ass business.
Yeah,
Like,
so
you made us all
Dad-
this money and then we're going to.
Uh-huh. Dad pulled it in to our little gate there, and he pulled it sideways in between the building and the gate. And I was trying to move it back out of there the day we were going to sell it, and I jacked it up. I did it on the side of it, trying to get it out of that gate. So yeah, I do not drive trucks. Well, when I sell my house, I'm going to get a new car. That's what I'm going to use probably a good chunk of that money on. But at first, I thought about getting a truck just because I hate not having a truck. I can't do anything on my own. You know, I have to borrow somebody's truck or let Sheldon drive from Kansas stuff and build crap. So,
Get a minivan. You can store a lot of stuff in it.
yeah, I'm not getting a minivan. I'm not getting a truck either. I decided that was stupid. That would wreck it.
Minivans are going away too. You notice that?
I don't see many
Everybody's going to those SUVs.
SUVs. Yeah.
You
Well, we don't need an SUV either. It's me and you, Josh, and Sarah.
get like a Honda or Toyota. Oh,
Those are actually what I was thinking I was going to get a Japanese car, I think.
Oh,
Everybody
yes.
says they last forever.
Like,
Yes.
There's it's on YouTube. But it's, I can't remember what the title of the channel is, but everybody's like, customer states, right? And then people bring in their car, and it's all fucked up. It's all
Yeah.
funny compilations
Yeah.
of shit being fucked up. But then every so often they go around to attacks that are in the thing. It's like, so, what's your favorite car? What's your this? What's your that? One of them was like in a Toyota dealership. He's like, what's the most miles you see a Toyota come with? Oh, 400 and some change.
Holy crap!
400,000 miles out of a car? Stupid.
Well, and this Ford, my grandma's car that I'm driving, it only has 98,000 miles on it, and we've had to replace almost every damn part in the thing by now.
Because it's a Ford.
I know, but she took good care of it. It doesn't have tons of miles, but it's falling the hell apart at 100,000 miles. So yeah, I can kill 400,000. Freaking odometer flipped 4 times. Jeez Louise.
I couldn't believe that. I'm like, fucking
That's awesome.
400,000?
My dad was trying to tell me to get a Kia the other day.
No, you're not.
Well, my mom was like, don't listen to him.
Don't get me wrong. I remember in high school when they first Kia came out, like,
Well, they had like 10-year warranties on them and stuff too.
they do
didn't
now,
begin with.
but when they first started, they were, because it's made by Honda, it's owned by Honda. Okay? They don't, their driving versus our driving is totally different.
Yeah.
You need a brand new Kia for like $6,000. It was a fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Because they wouldn't use all the battery in it. But they've come.
Yeah, they-
do.
That's what Michelle had, or has.
But they had a problem with some of them in the Fords and others that fucking break themselves. And some of the fuel pump issue. No, oil pump issue. Or didn't put that fucking oil pressure. You ain't right about oil pressure.
Oh, yeah.
And then they weren't warranty.
Yeah.
But that's all the ones I've seen, like Honda, Toyota, they just fucking go.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah.
Well, I haven't even really looked yet because my house, I haven't even bid on my house yet, but once I think if she tells me something's about to buy it, then I'll start looking around.
59.
Shaw and
45
Stillwater,
minutes.
places like that, and dealerships. And I think I am going to go to it. If they're not too expensive, because they really have the price.
I'd get a used one.
Well, I'm gonna have to get a used one because even new cars now are like 50 grand. That's gonna be my whole house. I mean, I'm probably selling it for 60, and after all the realtor fees in the house, you get about 52,000. So, yeah. So I can't spend every dime on a new car. It's gonna have to be used. I'm gonna try and do my research and good one because this might be the car I die in.
I got to look at it again. There's
Stop talking about you dying.
I want it to last till I die for 20, 30 years. That's what I need.
there's a Honda
Yeah.
Motor we got on sale today. I put all the fucking shit I want something.
Wait, so you want to be able to pass it down to me, baby?
It's like a Honda Motor made it. They all have their own little symbols and everything, but they're like, it's like the most
Yes,
efficient.
So you want to be able to pass it down to me,
Yes,
baby?
Honey, you interrupted when everybody's talking.
Sorry.
You need to wait. I nodded at you.
Okay.
Okay. So it's a certain motor in the Honda.
It's a certain motor in the Honda, but it's like the best motor Honda has ever. And
Okay.
Honda makes motors. Like, you look at the lawnmowers and fucking chainsaws. Like, they make all that.
They do. They do. Yeah.
Shit. They make motors.
Motorcycles.
Everything.
Yeah.
Like, they know how to make their shit.
Yeah.
Most of Japanese vehicles are basically minivans, so you know that, right? Okay.
That makes a good fucking difference.
Well, we'll see. Hopefully they're not too pricey.
Remember that little Honda Accord I had? A little 5-speed? You know, thing?
Is that what you had when you met Michelle, right? Yeah.
200. Like it just went like it ate a little bit of oil every day. So I didn't put some oil in it. It bears me on the dipstick and the thickness on it. Oh, flip.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't beat that.
$250 is cheap for a vehicle.
No, he said 250,000 miles.
Oh,
That's how many miles he drove on it.
oh,
The car, which is a lot.
oh.
They don't do that anymore.
No, they don't.
Granted, cars back in the day, really made it didn't drive that long either. But
Yeah.
because they went,
They commute. as
they
much,
didn't
or-
drive like they used to, but so they broke down. You know,
Yeah.
it took them longer to break down, but they didn't have that.
Well, and the engines were much less complicated. My dad would fix our cars.
Uh-huh.
He would get a book on the car and he would look through it and he would fix the freaking car.
He said, "Tell you how to adjust valves in your fucking manual." You wouldn't know how to do
Yeah.
that anymore.
Yeah.
I can do a lot of it. I can't do that kind of thing.
Yeah. Or Caleb is pretty good with motors and stuff like that. There's stuff you
Oh, yeah.
probably can't do at this point either because you have to have a computer.
Yeah, you gotta have a computer to hook up to to figure out what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
They didn't have those onboard diagnostics in the 1970s.
No.
They got the fuck out.
No, they didn't. We had the panel wagon.
Where you sat in the back seat with no seatbelt.
Uh-huh. And the 4 little chairs
Yeah.
that folded up and down. Yeah.
That was an old fucking. I remember seeing them old pictures of like car seats. This baby sitting there, just a fucking metal bar.
Yeah.
You're
But
rolling
we
out
all survived too, though. I think the cars were 30 years
because they're
old
made
too.
of steel.
Yeah, they didn't buckle quite as much. Well, probably a lot more people died in car wrecks.
That one, the speed limits were slower. You know, I don't know, like highway speeds were like 55, I guess,
Yeah.
and stuff.
When I went to Eisenhower, I remember Mom had that station wagon with panels on it, and me and Matt would make her drop us off like a block away so that she didn't pull up in that station wagon. We hated that thing. No, I graduated in 92, so it was in the 80s. Yep.
Like a 1970s, like talking Christmas Vacation guy, the National Lampoon blog,
Yeah.
where it's like 8 feet of backspace where
Yeah.
you can laugh.
Yep. Pretty much. I tried to watch that movie with Josh the other day.
50 minutes in.
Yeah, I forgot
National
about
Lampoons.
the naked lady part in it. So he freaked out when he saw that. So weird.
Where's that at?
He's imagining, Clark is imagining this like supermodel in his pool that he's going to
Oh,
want
is
to
he
build.
looking out the kitchen window?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yeah, yeah.
She's thinking of that?
We turned it off pretty quick because Josh started freaking out when she took her top. It started to take her top off, and I was like, "Oh, I thought this was like a PG movie.
I mean, it is. I don't think there's.
Maybe they didn't. She didn't actually do it, but we got really uncomfortable. So we were like, okay, we'll switch back to Elf. We started watching Elf.
It's been so many years.
That's because they little boys don't want to see what the mothers are doing. It was. We were cracking up.
Who's this Pizza Hut's cousin?
I
Freddie?
can't remember.
No.
It'd been years since I watched that movie, and we only watched like the first 20 minutes probably, so I can't remember. But he had gotten there with all his dog and
The camper.
yeah,
The hot top that's
yeah.
backfired and shit.
Yeah.
Eddie, that's what it's
Oh, yep, that sounds right. We watched Home Alone a couple times. I haven't gotten him to watch It's a Wonderful Life yet. I don't think he'll sit through that movie probably.
I do not like. There's people like westerns and old movies. Like, no, I think they're horrible.
Well, my dad was trying to get Josh to watch westerns with him. We didn't do it though, did you, Bub?
No.
I do not like westerns. I guess not. It's not my genre.
Yeah. Well, we didn't grow up on that.
It's like, I know my dad likes westerns.
My dad
Old black and
definitely
white
does.
movies and stuff. Like, no, I don't like those.
Yep.
It's just not enjoyable.
I don't find them enjoyable. That's me. And I don't watch any movies hardly anymore. Ever.
I watch movies in pieces.
See, that's the thing. I don't want to watch something that long.
I usually get interrupted when I get bombarded out of wherever I'm at.
Yeah.
So it might take me 3 or 4 days to watch a movie that's an hour and a half
Yeah.
long.
Kerrigan, I've been watching old Survivors lately because I don't remember who died. Well, she came in when I was watching some of it. She was like, "Are you watching Survivor? That is my favorite show."
She don't like the drama stuff's stupid to me, but she loves the competition.
Yes.
So,
That's what Michelle was saying. She doesn't like it when they're not.
well, your mom was talking to Karen about doing Amazing Race. I'm talking
Uh-huh.
about Survivor, Big Brother. Like, I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I'm an adult, but like, the whole drama stuff to me is so stupid. It's so stupid. Like,
It
I'm
is,
an
and
adult.
I think that's why I watch it now. Is because it's stupid and it's mindless, and it takes me away from all my politics bullshit that I have in my head. So I just listen to podcasts and crap all day long. So yeah, so that's my way of just not. It's just silly things. I watch that. I watch The Office. I watch Parks and Rec or something like that.
Michelle's been watching The Office like to go to bed, like
Uh-huh.
a lot. Like, there's a few times she's gone through
What's Parks and Rec?
the whole
That
season.
show that was on this morning, honey.
That's a cool show too. But she'd watch all 9, 10, whatever NBC.
Yeah, there's 9. Yeah.
But she'd start from 1 and work her way through it. Like she has her bedtime routine.
Oh,
and
Parks
she'd
and
watch the show.
Recreation? That?
So,
Yes, that's what was on this morning. Gosh,
Oh.
honey, sorry, man.
you're gonna have to say that. But so I'm using like I had read on my phone or tablet. So I'd be reading or whatever, doing something stupid. And I could hear it in the background of the thing. Now I've gotten used to it.
Yeah.
I understand it's funny now.
Well, it's probably not everybody's sense of humor, but
But especially
I always
nowadays,
loved that show.
people get buttered about everything.
Oh, there's no way they could make that show now.
I think it came out. Was it the early 2000s?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
2000 or 2001 or something?
Yes.
And some of them jokes are like,
Like
Oh,
the
man.
Diversity Day episode.
that was like number 2.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah. There's no way they could do that now.
oh no.
Well, me and Robert would always say, "Try my cookie.
57.
Try my
Yeah.
cookie."
What's her name?
Yeah.
55 minutes in.
The Indian guy.
Kelly Kapoor.
Yes.
Yeah, she's not funny. I didn't think she would even. She got her own show. I don't know why. Right, diversity shit, but
I watched some of that show, but I didn't really get into it. She was too slutty. Like,
Well,
why do I want to watch people?
even in the office, I don't find her funny at all. Like,
Yeah.
she's not enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, she's annoying.
Like, yeah. Well, I mean, like, what's the other? The skinny little blonde chick on Cats. makes a good character, but I understand why she's in there. Kelly,
Yeah.
for some reason, I'm like, why is she in there? She's
She was a writer. Her
Was she?
and
just
the
intern
guy
dude.
that was her boyfriend.
Intern dude.
Yeah,
Uh,
his name's BJ Novak, I think,
Yes.
in real life.
Yeah. Because you can see him.
Ryan.
He's a producer or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, they were writers, and they just I watched something at some point where they weren't actually supposed to be in the show permanently, but people liked their characters, so they kept writing it.
And the show was watching like a podcast or something where the big fat dude who does not sound like that at all, which is like,
Kevin, yeah.
oh my god, like
Yeah.
it's so weird. And then
Yep.
who's the fat chick who goes more than movies?
Phyllis.
She wasn't even a real actor.
No,
was
she wasn't.
that Michelle was telling me like she was like literally a secretary or something, and they
Uh-huh.
just put her in there for like
A background person.
to fill in
Yeah.
or whatever, and then she became an actor. Like that's fucking awesome.
It is. Yeah, a lot of those stories on that show, because I watched that podcast too. I think it was one of Michelle was listening to them with Angela and Pam. That they did after the show where they went through each episode and talked about how they made it or what came about. But yeah, a lot of those people weren't supposed to be in the show.
What a lot of people didn't even really make it. Like
No.
Steve Krasinski, like
Yes, he did.
that dude makes his own fucking movies. Like he directs all kinds of shit. Like he's done a lot. Like he's really good.
Yeah.
And then of course Steve Carell. Well, he was funny before that.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. And then what's
Those are the only two that I think.
was it in seasons? Was the dude that was in the Hangover movies?
Oh, Andy.
What-
Yeah.
what's his name?
I can't remember his real name right now. But no, yeah, he was in the Hangover. He's been in other stuff too.
He's a pretty funny guy, but and the black dude that's in the thing, because they're basically comedians that
Yeah.
sing along and do one of those.
Stanley, all I've seen him on is commercials.
And he's usually playing his office character. I've
Yeah.
seen
Uh-huh. Or the Honey Nut Cheerios.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's Stanley?
He's on The Office.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Did you ever watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yes, that's such funny.
I thought that was hilarious.
Yes. I don't know. It's on like Hulu or Netflix or one of those.
They never just we had regular TV. We watched that every Tuesday. Or
Uh-huh.
came on.
No, that show's funny.
I thought it was hilarious. And then it was kind of like, well, I got
They
that.
must have canceled it, I guess.
Andy Samberg gave me like Jim Carrey / Adam Sandler vibes. Like it was a combination. Of
Yeah. I loved Adam Sandler when I was growing up.
Oh, that dude, when he had, remember he had CDs with his early routines out?
Uh-huh.
Fucking, just listen to shit all the fucking time.
He was funny.
He was a weird dude.
Now I think they're all just pedophiles.
Oh, they probably are.
I don't know.
Drug addicts.
Hey,
15
did Jeffrey Epstein's list come out? That was supposed to come out this week, wasn't it? Oh, okay. So it's coming in a week or so.
It ain't gonna happen, man.
Well, they said they redacted like 5 names on there that they're not
It'll
going
be
to
like
show.
people's like chauffeurs and butlers and
Probably, yeah.
probably maids or whatever.
Yeah. You're right. It probably.
I was talking to Cameron about that too, 'cause we were watching Elf. Elf's got, what's his name in it?
We just watched that like 3 times.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
That's a pretty old movie too, man.
It is.
2000s, early 2000s. Something.
Well, it had Zoe Deschanel in there. She's his girlfriend on there.
The redheaded blondish chick. What's
Uh-huh.
her name?
Zoe Deschanel or whatever. She's the one
Why
that.
does she look familiar? What is
Because
she
she was in that show, New Girl. Did you ever watch that show?
That's 1
Oh,
hour
that was a
in.
pretty funny show too. Where she had
1 hour
4
in.
guy roommates and they live in this block. That was a pretty good show. She's been in other movies and stuff too, but I really only knew her from that show.
What it's talking about? Because Will Ferrell's one of the weird fucking cats too. But
Yeah.
just like how much of the shit when he does movies is all that fucking points.
Oh, I know. I
It's-
can't
it's-
imagine having
He's
that
that
kind
weird
of
funny that
talent.
like Jim Carrey was back in the day. Tell the fucking camera like Jim Carrey, you know, he didn't really listen to remember
sure.
though, like, yeah,
Yeah.
he's still. I mean, he's almost 30, and I'm only got 12.
But In Living Color was in the 90s, wasn't it? Yeah.
I can't remember 95, but it was like
Yeah.
this. Jim in Living Color was that's the Wayans brothers. But he had that Fire Marshal Bill and that cheerleader dude. I'm like, dude, was fucking weird, but it was hilarious.
It was. Nobody can be funny anymore.
The Fire Marshal Bill ones were always my favorite.
That's one reason why I like watching Stephen Crowder's show now.
And Mom,
They're so freaking funny, and they will say anything, which I can't listen to around my kids. They get too offended.
I do like his Candace talks.
how
Yeah,
much
those are
minutes-
good. That changed
how
my
much
mind.
minutes are we gonna get to?
We probably still have about an hour and a half of
Okay.
an hour and a half, 2 hours. He's having to go slower because of the weather too.
Okay.
Doesn't want to wreck his truck or kill us.
So this is still the show?
Stephen Crowder?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Rumble after. Bro, Rumble's free. It's just like YouTube. Yeah, you need to get it. It's it's on Rumble every day, and then they have the Mug Club part where they do an hour on Muggles after their hour. They do about an hour and a half every morning. They do another hour where they get really raunchy
I remember
on Muggles.
in 2016, 15, right before the election, I got canned. I got bumped. I had to work at some whatever.
Yeah.
Come along. But then I was listening to all kinds of shit then. I was just using Apple Podcasts, whatever. But then he got kicked off because
Yeah.
whatever. But
He's got kicked off everything.
But I'd never watched this shit. But at the beginning of his show, he'd have like those little 5-10 minute skits.
Oh, he
You know,
does them every morning.
all I ever did was hear it, so I never actually
See him?
saw it until
Yeah.
and then sometimes I thought that was hilarious, and I go over and phone on YouTube. And that's fucking funny.
Well, they have the YouTube dump button now because they still stream on YouTube, but half the show is just YouTube dump button, and
That's
they
a
have
what?
a little. Well,
Dump button?
yeah, where
It's like
they
when they swear? Or?
they'll talk about gay people or transvestites or anything that
It's
YouTube
questionable
will
for-
censor them on. They still put their show on YouTube, but half of it's blocked out because they dumped that part. They just put this little. It's a guy pissing on the YouTube.
When he is a comedian.
He is, yeah.
I mean, he was a comedian before that.
Well, and he has like Mr. Guns in here and does a show on because they have their own network now too. That's on Rumble. So he has a guy that does gun stuff. He has Nick DiPaolo, which is a comedian.
That dude is hard.
Yeah, he is. But he has his own show on there. The Hodge twins have their own
I
show.
like those guys.
Yeah. And yeah, it's a damn good show. And they will say whatever too. I have to watch if I'm listening to it around the kids.
They're funny. They are funny.
They will say some nasty crap. They crack me up. But no, and I listen to him every morning because they do all the news stories and they talk about it. But they put their own little spin on it. So I listen to him first thing in the morning, and then I listen to Dan Bongino, and then I listen to Charlie Kirk. But Charlie Kirk might not be your cup of tea. He's pretty religious. That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
I don't listen to Ben Shapiro anymore. I can't.
Ben Shapiro got on my nerves with the Stephen Crowder crap.
Yeah,
When they got in their fight, I took
with
Stephen
the
Crowder's side.
there was the Daily Wire.
Yes.
With there was supposed to join forces. or
Yeah.
they had a contract
They
with
showed
them.
their contract,
They
said
got
that they were going to
everything.
fuck him.
Wait, well, they were.
They were. They were, yeah. So, no, so he went to Rumble and they created their own thing where you could pay to get the extra stuff, the Mug Club thing. But you can also get the first hour of his show free every day on Rumble. And it's just an app, just like YouTube or any other app. Just look it up on your phone. And they don't censor anybody. There's leftist people on there. You can say whatever you want on Rumble. They're never going to take you down. All the governments that have been trying to, like France, is like you have to deplatform this person, and they're like, fuck
Yeah,
you, we're not
it's
going to be
like
in France. They just said, fine, turn it off in France. We don't want you. So I like Rumble because of that, because they don't censor anybody.
that's the thing with like free speech should be free speech. Somebody should be able to say whatever. I mean, we're not talking
As
about
crazy as it is.
not calling for violence, but whatever.
Well, exactly.
But that's the same thing Joe Rogan says, which makes total
Yeah.
sense. Let him say it.
What's
That way-
Rumble?
It's a video platform just like YouTube.
Is it for kids?
I mean, there's probably, I don't know that there's necessarily anything for kids on there, but they have like little cat video section. They have slap fight. Like slap fight is what's carried. They carry that on Rumble. So when you go there, there's always slap fight or the UFC. They have a lot of stuff like that on there too. I don't really watch any of that. I just have my regular show.
I just think we should be able to say whatever they want. Like, I don't care if they're defaming somebody. Like, fuck them. Be
Yeah.
adult. I don't care. Like, if they can handle it, but don't try to stifle what they're saying. It's more free speech no matter what, because you can, if you're with the same person or in the same room, but you can challenge them on their ideas.
Yeah.
And if they don't change, you can know not to associate.
Exactly.
So they're out in the blue. Like, they
Well, that's the thing. If they're gonna say something moronic, then you're gonna know what a moron they are. So
it's like,
whatever.
well, the right wants to cancel TikTok, and Nikki Haley wants to.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to be verified online, and like,
Screw that.
no, that's government control. Trying
And
to
that's been the whole point of free speech the whole time.
let people say
Let
what
people say what they want, even if it's horrible, even if you don't agree with it. It's words. It can't hurt anybody. Stop saying words are violence and all this stupid bullshit. It's not. Words are words.
That's all
Who
I'm saying.
cares?
That's all I look at. I don't care what everybody says.
I don't either.
That's what I'm gonna go with now. Words are words.
They are. Now, that doesn't mean you should say whatever you want all the time. But I think if you want to, you can.
Whenever I get old enough to.
Yes.
Okay.
You're still a child, so you can't really say whatever you want. I mean, you
Okay.
can, you might get in trouble. You should be put in jail or be told that you can't talk.
Okay.
That's what they're trying to do.
If somebody's watching me with, if like Sarah or someone can and they give me permission to say stuff like that, can I?
What are you talking about? Cuss words?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not talking about cuss words. I'm talking about being able to say what you think, how you think about things.
But if I get permission to say curse words, can I?
No.
Okay.
When you get bigger, you can.
Okay.
But no, little boys shouldn't be running around cussing them.
Okay.
That's disrespectful.
Okay.
Your business show Ryan.
Uh-uh.
So he was speaking to CIA.
Uh-huh.
We all know what that is.
Yeah.
But I like him because he has a lot of people on him to do something that was some IT dude. He's trying to pick up like child predators and have their own websites. Just all kinds of stuff. He's had prior service people have been at war zones and they pick like crazy missions they were on when they were smoking people. I'm like, I like this guy.
Oh, yeah.
It gets pretty graphic in there.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'll have to check him out.
Mitch is right up there.
Yeah.
So we're in here, we're in like Kandahar province, we're clearing this building and smoke this dude. I'm like, yeah! Drop a grenade on him, like, oh man! I'm like, it's good stuff.
Well, I'm kind of wussy when it comes to stuff like that. I just don't like. I mean, I know it happens. I understand why it happens, and I'm fine with it. If our military is doing what they need to do, you know, not.
Well, a lot of times it's just, it comes down from above.
Yes. Yeah.
And they're just board members, which are good.
Well, and I get that too. A lot of they're just following their orders, and they don't know the reason for a lot of the crap they're doing. And I get that.
Well, a lot of it, like,
But I don't
they-
trust the people in charge. Is what I don't.
Yeah, and a lot of it comes like from their intel community that comes with this, and that. So like,
Yeah.
the intel community says this, and then
Yeah.
you go,
You gotta take it serious. Yeah. I have been listening to Matt Walsh show too. It cracks me up. You know? I think he's funny. It's
I
his dry sense of humor, I think. But
came across this porn thing. We need to pay it. Like, this has been like last year, year before. I was listening. Some of the stuff I really liked it. Watching what else a woman documentary.
Yeah, that was
some of it.
good.
But then he comes across like, porn should be, I don't know if he said porn should be illegal, we shouldn't do this. And his family's like, that's a free speech thing. No kids
Well,
should not
and
have
I get
access
that
to
too.
it. But whoever, if you want to do that with your own body, I don't care.
Yeah.
Don't force your belief. That's my thing. Don't give a shit.
Well, no, I do get that. I get that. I don't think it's good for people.
I don't think it is either, but I don't think you should be forcing your ideas on something. That's
True.
my thing.
You're right.
That's my whole thing. I don't like
Yeah.
stick with your dogmatic views in life, and I'll stick with mine. But don't
Yeah.
rules to change so people have to
Yeah.
abide by the way you live your life.
No, I get that. And honestly, as long as I have the capability of keeping it away from him and things like that, which we do, with all the
That's
trackers on
super
the phone.
hard because it's all free. Everything. All free.
See, and I hear that's true. I'll never go down that path. Even on Twitter now, every once in a while, some crazy crap comes up on there, and I'm like, I did not want to see this. What?
I know how to factory reset on a PlayStation anyways.
Okay,
I
that
helped
was great.
I helped Taylor. Well,
His friend told you to factory
I hope-
reset that.
Caleb, I was helping him fix the PlayStation 3, and he told me to factory reset it, and he taught me how to do that.
It'll probably run better after you do that too.
Yeah, that's what Brent said we should do to it. 'Cause it has all their accounts on it too, so I think we're gonna wipe it just so
Yeah.
he's not getting into their accounts for anything. And he said it probably will make it run better. So we'll do that.
Yeah, he sold his PlayStation 3.
Back to regular, so it's
Yep.
Yeah, he sold his PlayStation 3, so that's why he told me to factory reset it.
Okay.
It was just on a couple days before Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll get all that worked out when we get home.
Okay.
We do need to know, like, the second I walk in the door, we're probably not going to be putting the PlayStation in that second.
Yes, I know how to put it up though.
Okay, well, you're going to have to be patient for a little bit.
Yes,
I got to get everything unpacked. Sister hasn't opened any of her presents yet. We're going to do that.
shut the house right now.
Yeah.
Should we stay there?
Yeah, you didn't hear? She came home from school last week. She doesn't want to live indoors anymore, which is fine. And then the next day she's like, her friend Aubrey, her cousin has all these kittens and they can't take care of them until I die. And I'm going to take care of the kittens. She's like, it's going to be me and Portia's. And she made it sound like you could stay at Portia's house and all this crap. So I'm like, yes, fine, you get a kitten. I already paid the deposit for Spice. He moved. Sarah's old cat that passed away a month or two ago. Yeah, that very fertile cat that we had for 15 years. So anyway, I'm like, fine, you get a kitten, whatever. I mean, I can handle it one kitten. So she brings kitten home, everything's fine and dandy. The kitten is crazy.
Wow.
Yes, this is a baby kitten, so it likes to run around and jump on everything, and like it spilled milk all over the table the other day because it's on the cereal for a lot. But anyway, so the day before Christmas, I'm like, so is the cat going to Portia's while we're gone? You know, what's going on with the cat? And she's like, I don't know. I haven't figured it out. This is the day before she's supposed to leave. And so that night, she's like, I'm gonna have to stay here. Nobody can watch the cat. She's parents said no, she can't bring the cat. So she had to stay with this kid. Because it's only 8 weeks old. It would have torn up my house.
It's brand new.
Yeah. It would have torn up my house. I would have freaked out. And plus, I think that kid did have a pretty hard couple weeks of life. Because, like, the first time we fed it, and it still does, God knows it still is, last week it was. It, like, growls while it's eating and cries. Because I think it was having a fight for every little scrap of food it got. So it sits there at its bowl and it's like, I mean, like making all these crazy noises. And so yeah, she had to stay home for a kitten. So So that's why she didn't.
It's kind of a stupid decision to get a cat before Christmas.
That's
Right
what I
before
said. You should have
Christmas.
waited until we got home and then got the kid.
You know,
Right
Riley,
before Christmas.
Riley, I heard about Riley
Yes.
getting the third cat. I'm like,
And she ended up having to take it back, didn't she?
I can't go there. Like, so we went over there. A few weeks after we got there.
Uh-huh.
And I wanted to get cats. And I went
Oh,
in there and I was
geez.
just like, my eyes were red, my nose was red. I'm like, I get
Yeah.
okay. Well, you got to constantly vacuum this hair everywhere. Like, we're on the counters and like, that's just cats.
Yeah.
I don't like cats. Like,
Yeah.
that's just, it shits
Well,
in
and
the
I
box.
would much rather have a dog than a cat, but I can't deal with the dog right now. I mean, obviously, Remy got taken away from me by the city, so she wouldn't stay in the yard. I just, yeah. So a kid, you know, it's got its little litter box, so she keeps it clean, we're good.
Yeah, it shits in the fucking box. It's so nice up there now. There's no cat. There's no
Oh, I
cats there,
bet.
There's no. You get that ammonia. But it's like, you know, why got you good litter? No, it still smells
We
like.
still got a crazy
Well, and I
dog.
told Sarah, well, as soon as we moved into the apartment, we cleaned that litter box like 3 times a day.
Yeah, because it stinks.
Because we couldn't, I'm like, this is a tiny apartment, our whole apartment is going to smell like poop. If we do not, it has to be done as soon as she goes, pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
So she was, well, then she moved out and I was taking care of the cat, but no, it had to be done every single day.
Yeah.
Because when we lived in the house, the cat would just go outside and go to the bathroom for the most part. We would keep a litter box in there, but she wanted to go outside, yeah. But at the apartment, we were letting her out. So, once she had got, she went downhill pretty fast the last couple of months. She barely walked anywhere. She was getting to it. I do love cats.
Is there an indoor and outdoor program or totally
Yeah.
outdoor? That's cool. Yep. We take care of problems with dogs and
Well, and
everything.
Spice was a little hunter. That's why we got her. We got her when Sarah was 5, and we lived on that house in Taylor. We would get mice in the winter. I mean, we always did.
Pick me up.
Everything. She'd bring us like 3 mice a day. And just
It
stay
was
there
like an
for us.
offering, like, I mean, understand, like,
She was.
look what I'm doing.
She was. I have a video from like 2 years ago when we lived in Blackwell. She was on the back porch fucking with this blue jay. I mean, it was like,
Brutal,
it
too.
was half dead and it would start to fly up and she'd just like sit there and then she'd bat it down.
There's
and,
some sadomasochism.
oh, there was feathers everywhere.
It is funny watching.
Yeah.
Because they are, like, it's
They
basically
find
tortured animals.
pleasure and yeah, they would like let it half die and then they'd fuck with it again and or she'd let it go just till she could catch it again. Yeah. She tore up that blue jay and it was a big blue jay. I mean, it wasn't a little bird. She was a little hunter. She caught snakes. She caught she'd bring us baby rabbits. Like she'd find a rabbit hole and bring all the babies to us. And
That's awesome.
yeah,
That's awesome. There you go.
yeah, she loved hunting. Which it would freak the kids out, especially when she was bringing baby rabbits. And the first time she brought,
half alive stuff.
yeah, the first time she brought a baby rabbit, I thought she had kittens, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because I didn't have any hair yet or anything. And I'm like, oh my god, that's a rabbit. That is not a baby kid. She was a good little hunter. She was also a whore. She had like 15 hunters like cat did. We finally got her fixed. She stopped having hunters. They are. Well, and I told Sarah, I'm like, honey, I cannot afford to even a cat right now. She's going to have to be fixed. She's going to need her shots. I can't do it. That's why we didn't get a cat. And Spice died. She's like, of course you're going to pay for it all. And she told me yesterday, she said they have a vet appointment for her for next week already for this kid. So as long as they're taking care of it, I don't mind. I know. I know. Well, Portia works. She has money. So that's what they want to spend it on. Go for it. Yeah.
Shit's on you.
So she take it back to Helping Hands?
I live so, yeah.
Yeah. Riley is a little cat lady either. All those cats.
We used
Sorry,
to-
I interrupted you.
You're right. We used to smoke. People come in.
dump off.
Dump the pads. Well, it's bad. I've shot my share of cats back. It's another
Well, you
fucking
can.
Yeah. What am I supposed to do? I'm not taking really expensive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it humanely and use a 12-cent bullet and be done with it.
Yeah.
Because I have no emotional connection with this animal.
Yeah.
I don't care. Like, if May was sick and hurt, can I do it? Probably not.
Yeah.
Like I did. Well, Michelle went to Vegas with Henry Zeno and folks
Uh huh.
a few years back. Well, they're well, yeah, we're going to take Robbie.
Yeah.
Just shit in his bag, couldn't get up and down, so I had to put him down there in Vegas. So I'd go there, get the video, dig a fucking hole, carry his ass over there, and I put a couple bullets in his brain.
Yeah.
It's like on a
You say
Sunday.
the road has dried up now?
Yeah, it's looking a little better, honey.
Okay.
Better than anyone to call it back. Because he called one of the vets were closed.
Yeah.
But you can take an emergency one. Well, that was going to cost me.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've known him
Well,
his whole
plus
life.
if they're in pain,
Oh,
and
that's-
I mean, you don't want them to lay there and
Suffer.
squat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Bane, I think he's the most expensive dog in the world.
$8,000 for knees.
Uh-huh.
Not to mention all the vets and everything for him. It's like
Yeah.
a daycare on top of it.
He's a good dog. But you don't got to worry about anybody coming in your house.
No, his prime job is like he'll give me enough time to get to the safe. But
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a good thing.
Well, you have a gun in your safe?
That probably has many guns in the safe.
I was talking to her. I was talking to your dad because they were talking about this shit or whatever. I'm like, so it's like, what are the repercussions of security around your dad's like security around you? So somebody's breaking into your house, you plug them a few times, and then you go take care of you need to secure the rest of your house, and they're still alive. You need to put a security around them. I said, yeah, you probably should. Well, I'm like, if you broke into my house, and like, if I need to clear my house, and
Yeah.
I want to make sure behind me's clear, I'm going to put a security around it so you don't get up and be ready.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't blame
because at
you.
that point, I mean, I have very little empathy for certain people.
Yeah.
My own family's one thing, but you put my family thing. Like,
Well, plus you guys went through somebody breaking into your house.
The thing
I'm
was-
sure you've got a many
I
ways
was,
to.
the thing was, like, were you scared? Pissed. I was
Yeah.
like, I wasn't gonna get up and rush him because the shield's right next to me.
Yeah.
Fucking, like, I ain't gonna drop the N word, but that's what it
Yeah.
that's, so, like, I was and like, dude, the time out, you gonna put this gun down, we can hash this out like that, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
smash the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Like, I was mad, but
Well, I would have been too, probably. Well, I would have been scared, but I get why you were pissed.
You were mad because somebody broke in your house. I get that.
They were sleeping and somebody was in their bedroom with a gun on you, weren't they? Yeah. That would be terrifying to me. I know
Oh, I
what
see.
that was.
how would that have turned out if the girls were there? I would have probably been shot.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they weren't, were they?
They were at your mom's house.
Yep. And it was just Cameron and his friends
Outside.
out back. Yeah.
Because they went in the girls' room and took that laptop was in there. So, like, they would have woke up. Because there's been many it's happened before. These girls end up and you know they do the middle of the night tests, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever that fucking channel. and
Oh,
these
I
different
know,
regular
yes.
channels. There's been many times where Riley's been does that. She'd wake up in the middle of the night and start screaming because that thing
The test
it's
was
so and it's
It is loud.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
And I'd fucking run in the room because I don't know what's going on. Like,
Yeah. Well, Riley's screaming in the middle of the night. Yeah.
what's going on? And there's no time out of grab my it's just automatically run in.
Yeah.
I ain't stop and grab my pencil. But if there's somebody in there, she's in there screaming, I'm probably gonna get fucking shot.
Yeah.
At some point, like you've seen a girl in stores do get shot, see by the road. I am.
Yeah. That's another thing on Twitter. I see all these videos of people getting shot for some reason.
And they live.
Well, they're like, keep walking, and there's blood like pouring out of them, and I'm like, what the hell?
It's adrenaline.
I guess so, but I don't even know how they have any blood left. Some of these, I mean, it's crazy. Was Thieves Getting Fucked is the name of the account.
You ever
Yeah.
watch Donut Operator?
I think I have seen him on Twitter, so yes.
I love it. Because,
Yeah.
like, look at this dude. Somebody pushed his off button. Or, like, put him in a front box. Yes! 'Cause I love to see that stuff happen.
Well, I like it when they do that. They try and fuck with somebody else, and they find out.
Maybe that makes me mad. Like,
I mean, I don't delight in things like that.
I
I'm
do.
a woman, but I mean, I like to see it when the good guys get the break.
well, I delight in seeing people getting, one, repercussions for their actions.
Yes.
And most of the time, they're terrible people that shouldn't be on this planet. in the first place.
Exactly.
And when they leave the world of oil, then, well, I'm happy to keep this planet as a better place.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
Well, and there's another one. I don't even know how it gets on my timeline. I didn't search things out, but apparently, since I watched a couple of videos, it keeps feeding them to
Algorithm.
me.
Yeah.
And,
That's
A
the
Thousand Ways to Die is another one that keeps coming up on my Twitter feed where people like get sucked into machines and crap like that, or they're like sitting on the edge of the cliff and they slip and then they're down the cliff, like they fall. I'm like, what the heck? It's crazy. I do love Twitter now though. It's
It's
a
I
place.
think it's Dumb Ways to Die.
They don't censor anybody on Twitter anymore either.
That's
Elon
good.
Musk,
That's for sure.
Dumb
Yeah.
Ways to Die.
Dumb Ways to Die. Yeah.
So many dumb ways to
That's
die.
Dan Bongino's first rule, don't get dead.
Very good.
Yeah.
So many dumb ways to die.
It used to be like a Secret Service. didn't it?
Yeah. He was an NYPD officer and then he was Secret Service for Clinton and
Oh, shit.
Obama.
Both of them? There's 20 freaking years in between there.
Well, maybe, I'm pretty sure it was Clinton and Obama. Like, he was only in Obama for part of his administration. Or was Bush in between?
Bush was in between.
Bush was in between
It
Clinton
was
and
Clinton,
Obama.
Bush. and
Maybe it
Obama.
was Bush and Obama. But I could have sworn he said he did Secret Service detail for Hillary Clinton, and she's he won't say what, but he's like, she is one of the most evil people on this earth.
Everything
And he
you've
won't
heard,
say
she is
more.
a horrible person.
Maybe it wasn't Clinton, but I could have sworn. Maybe he did Secret Service detail for them after they were presidency. Maybe, I don't remember.
Who's Hillary
But he didn't
Clinton?
like Obama either.
Who's Hillary Clinton?
Hillary Clinton,
Yeah.
she was Bill Clinton, one of the president's wife, and then she ran for president.
That was 94 to 2000.
She ran
No,
for
92.
president against Trump and lost.
92.
Yeah.
That was after Bush Senior.
Yeah.
He was a good president. And I was like, everybody's a great president. It's just,
I always thought he was, but I grew up in this wonderful Republican dreamland that I lived in for most of my life.
not a good president.
He was too senile, I think, towards the end.
He was. Some of his economical shit was terrible.
Reaganomics.
And then that's when I started letting the first lady do shit. She wanted to do all the roads.
Yes.
I mean,
That was
we
horrible.
spent, and
Yeah.
they're still doing it. Like, that is a Republicans. Like, that's why.
Yeah. Well, I was very brainwashed until COVID hit and I started waking up to some of this bullshit. I was pretty brainwashed into thinking that all the Republicans, not all of them, but they were just, good people that wanted to pass blah blah blah. Now I know they weren't. Yes. I'll be waiting for you.
I was in the room.
Oh, this one. I thought you meant to turn behind me.
No, I was gonna pull the trailer. The fifth one.
Sand truck, yeah.
Now we're gonna have two pets: a colony of ants and a cat.
We are going to have a colony of ants.
And that cat is probably gonna be playing with the ants.
No, she's not. The ants
What type of ants did you get?
We
I
didn't.
don't know, honey.
How big were they? Because then I would probably know.
They're about this big and they're black.
Bullet ants.
Yeah, they have these pieces of ants.
Yeah.
There's probably
He knows.
shit. Here,
He watches YouTube videos on ant colonies all day long.
I've seen like the big ants they have in the Amazon rainforest. They're like a fucking inch long and
Oh, I
have
know.
like crazy tension power. Like
We saw a picture, a close-up picture of an ant's face.
fucking weird looking.
Oh, it looks like a
Alien.
monster, kind of black, evil-looking monster face. No, he's not very into ants.
Ever since you showed me that picture, I have been.
I remember that movie. I don't know if I remember the ants.
When they got shrunk and they had a pet ant, and they put a piece of cookie on the end of it. Remember that?
I don't remember that part. I loved that movie though. I was young when that came out. Maybe not young, but probably like early teen. I don't think you've ever seen that movie, have you, Josh? We should
What?
try and find that.
That's shit too.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
That
Have
was
you ever
Rick
seen
Oh,
that?
I've seen that.
You have?
Yeah, I've seen that at school.
Moranis.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was in Little Shop of Horrors
Yes,
too.
it was.
Yeah, I hate musicals, but I really like that movie because it's super cool.
It is.
I,
I'm
rem-
not a big musical person either.
I remember the part where my favorite part when you saw it at school was the ant part.
It was.
Yeah. The
You
ant
know
was
what he's
really
talking
cute.
about? Where they
The ant was really cute. Yeah.
And that's jacked up. They fought a scorpion in that shit.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
What is? You're in the Midwest somewhere in the backyard, and all of a sudden there's a scorpion.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
when I was a kid, I didn't realize. But now I'm like,
There was no
there was no
scorpions.
scorpions.
Yeah.
Yes.
My grandpa, Connie's husband. Did you ever meet him? He was probably too old though, even when you were around. Yeah. He always had a scorpion and amber that they got when they lived in Mojave Desert. It was where my mom
That's some
grew
Jurassic
up.
Park shit with the mosquito.
Yeah, it was an amber, always sitting on their little end table. I was fascinated with that when I was younger.
Guess what?
What?
My friend, Harrison, which is
Uh-huh.
Gary's brother, Jerry's brother. Guess what?
What?
Harrison actually one time he caught the scorpion.
Really?
Yeah.
Are there scorpions in Oklahoma?
No, he was in Colorado.
Oh, it's in Colorado?
Yeah.
I've never seen one, but that doesn't mean they're
Well,
not there.
It's a pretty area. That would be like,
Yeah, yeah,
everybody's like, Canada's just flat. Yeah, so is the fucking eastern Colorado too.
yeah,
Big desert.
yeah. Well, in Oklahoma, everybody always used to joke about how flat Kansas was. Where we live in Oklahoma is the flattest place I've ever lived in my life. There's nothing. It's just horizon.
But
That's all you
the farther
can see.
south you get, it has some mountains.
It
You go
does.
east, then you're in
And where is it? You guys are going to Broken Bow?
Smithville.
That is.
Shit, I'm gonna take this from
I know. We should have. I didn't want to. I thought about it last night. We could have waited another day, and you guys could have just dropped us off on the way. I'm so sorry. Plus, I didn't want to interfere with your finally alone time. That should be fun.
Would have been. She's gotta get shit right.
Well, I should have waited. I should have suggested that. I'm sorry, I didn't. Figure out how far away it is from.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, gray lines, but when they said the cell phone service, there's a spotty.
Really?
I don't even know. I have, and the phones now have like emergency satellite.
Yeah. Mountain.
It looks great.
I'm trying to figure out where, and I have had to do the whole damn map for all the different dispensaries, so I usually know where everything is.
Wait, is it in Oklahoma? Mountain County?
Well, I just think, I don't know if it's actually called that.
It's just Smithville, Oklahoma. That's all I know. I got the address.
Oh, wait, yeah, it's way south. You guys probably would have had to come out of your way and then go back down there.
I have a GPS. So.
Yeah, it would have been a pain in the ass. Because there's Oklahoma, we're going like right there, and it shows it's. Shit, what I do.
It's right on the edge of Oklahoma.
It's very southern Oklahoma,
Yeah.
Wow.
southeast Oklahoma. We're northwest, so.
But you're just not too
We're
far. across the
northeast,
border.
it's southwest.
And that would take
Yeah.
like at least a couple hours.
I don't know that it would have worked out. I mean, probably would have had to do a lot of backtrack. But we should have talked about that at least. I wish I would have said something to save you a trip. I appreciate it.
Because I got up. 7:35. Then I had to look at the fucking Kansas shit. Well, it looks like that. It's a little too bad. But the radar had it. Kind of the snow, but it was kind of like going past this little bitch tall to up. It was worse up north than this.
Was it?
It's not
Yeah.
too bad right
No,
now.
it does seem like it's cleared up a lot, and that's what I was hoping. Because it's a little bit warm. It was already 34 at Blackwell this morning.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
as long as it's above, like, see, because we were at the border and it was like 30 degrees. Yeah, so that's what I
That-
don't know.
Exactly. You can't tell if it's frozen or not.
Now it's 36, so it should be frozen. In fact, I'm surprised to fucking know this is frozen.
Me too.
How the fuck is
Or
it?
that we haven't had to go through 8 construction zones yet.
But it's super smooth. Like, it looks like they just did it not too long ago.
Well, and I haven't taken very many trips down here like I usually do every year, but I haven't noticed tons of construction the last couple times. So that's been really nice.
And I get better gas mileage. Whatever. 26 bucks.
Sweet.
And a fucking diesel.
On a truck, yeah.
Which on so the diesel motor, when I did research, highways you're getting in the 30s and then down here in the mids. But with the trail box, because I have to get some of this factory 2-inch length and then I have the oversized tire, so that's killed me. Yes.
Is it? If you're going like 85, did you go down way down? Yeah.
7, 8, 9. 1 hour, 40 minutes in. Oh, never mind.
Well, there's only 63 miles to Oklahoma. So, about an hour, so we'll be home.
I've averaged 22 miles for this tank, but a lot of that's just, I go drop her off and take her back.
Yeah,
So it's a lot of stopping and going.
yeah. Where did she go to get your
And I think Grass Community off 29th and
So it's not too far from your house.
it takes me like 12 minutes to get
Oh,
there.
that's not bad. I don't know why I thought she was going on, like, over by Seaman. Why did I think that?
That'd be good. Fucking-
I know, that's my thing. I'm thinking of somebody else's kid or at some point. They had to drive that far, so I'm not hearing it.
that's a little-
Oh, yeah, that'll do it too. I can't believe Harrigan's gonna be 5.
Yeah.
But
She's a little bit small for being 5, honestly, but
it's a little small.
for being 5,
So
I was huge when I was
He just
5.
said she's the tallest kid in her class.
She's
What?
Yeah,
her age, she's pretty good.
yeah.
She ain't got no,
She was a little bitty baby.
she ain't got no fat on her, nothing.
No, she doesn't.
She's got a lot of leg and she can't.
I was
pull
huge
her
when I was 5. I was huge when I was
Her
5.
long sleeve. What does she call long sleeves?
down, down shirts.
Down shirts.
Down pants.
Down pants. I knew it was something funny. I couldn't remember what it was. She cracks me up, but I don't have to deal with her when she's grumpy.
Yeah, she needs it. I could not calm her down.
She's feisty. And Nora is getting that way too, man. She was.
Wait, how much more minutes
Oh,
till we
she
get home?
was telling Hannah no last night. She was like, no, mommy. Getting a little attitude. But see, I don't have to deal with it, so it just makes me laugh.
How much
What?
more minutes?
About an hour, so we're only, remember the mile markers? When it gets to 0, that's when we'll be in Oklahoma. And once we get to Oklahoma, it's only about 10 more miles away. We're to Blackwell. So it won't be long at all. I know you're excited to get home and get all your toys out. Play the PlayStation and do the F farm.
Yeah, I can feel it. I feel it too. That snow blowing into us like it's sucking my gas out.
I bet. No, I can see it coming straight at us.
When we left Oklahoma, Colorado this year, we were coming down the mountain and going. By the time we hit Kansas, I was getting like fucking 34 miles an hour.
Oh,
Because
sweet.
we were coming down the hill,
Yeah.
coming down, and then I got my what happened to the elevation or whatever the hell. But so we were still coming down this hill. And they were like, just fucking filling up gas.
Yes. That is something to get excited about, especially diesel's a lot higher, isn't it? The price.
When I put $30 every day, and it was like $3.74, which there for a while was in fours.
Yeah.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Well, I don't know if any of the snacks are in here.
They're right there.
Right here? Okay, hold on. Pretzels, they're right on top. Honey, we're not digging everything out. So just eat some of these pretzels. And try not to make a mess, okay? Honey, I can't dig all this stuff out.
Your parents and
I think only like 4 or 5 days. Because they're going to be home for Kerrigan's birthday party and stuff like
So
that.
they're just
Yeah. What are you guys doing for a birthday? I didn't hear you guys say.
What is that? A few people on? We're not doing anything
You're
spectacular.
not going anywhere.
Nobody likes to do anything.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna have my folks, one of your folks, maybe your sister's over.
Yeah. Well, last year you took her and her friends somewhere. I didn't know.
We
if you
went,
were
yeah.
doing something like that.
So we went to the mall. We
She wanted Chick-fil-A or
went
something.
to Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just hung out. Yeah,
It's easy to do when they're that little.
we're gonna,
I ripped the bag.
It's okay. Just be careful.
she wanted to go to Chuck E. Cheese. It was like $250 or $260 for like 10 kids. They got like
Yeah.
Cheese, but then Aaron was like, I want to get my birthday party at Gymnastics.
Oh, okay.
It's $160 for like 12 kids, and then a party plan.
Do they do the ninja gymnastics or whatever?
Yeah, just jump around there, but they fucking square foot ball pants. It's huge. I think they'd have a lot more better time
yeah.
with that than going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Hey, Mom,
I hate Chuck E.
can
Cheese.
you use
What
your
about-
phone to watch some TV?
Yeah. Just keep it low.
Okay.
Yeah, they got something right there. Spend some more money.
Yeah. Well, at least there's only one in the house now. Is that weird?
I'm not gonna like my kids when God did it.
I know. I get it. I miss Sarah, and she's very helpful. She really is. And like, if I needed to run the store, she was home. I didn't take Josh. You know, because he could be an ordeal at any store. But it was kind of nice when she wasn't at the house. I mean, I didn't have a babysitter, yes, but my grocery bill was cheaper. I know my electric bill was cheaper. Everything. I mean, it just saved a lot of money, and it was pretty peaceful, which is good. They fight all the time. Now she's been home. So, like, geez, please.
And then also, like,
And all her crap's in my living room.
that's, yeah, all Riley's, because Riley's got 1,000 fucking pairs of shoes, so there's only at least 6 pairs of fucking shoes by the front door, and I'm like, and she bought them herself.
Yeah.
But her shoes, there's fucking shoes on the front door.
No, I get it. Sarah's are all by my door. You'll see that.
We went out of fucking towels. Just take a shower, they go upstairs, they got them towel up there. I'm like, what's the wrong with them towels there?
Yeah.
I use less water, which works.
Oh, I bet.
It's nice.
Does Erica get bored though?
Rice lives next to us.
Oh,
They didn't really like it.
yeah. That's good to And Zoe's in town still, right? At Montera? Is that where
No, that she moved with, she's their parents and everything, but they're in that little subdivision that's west of where we used to live on the house we had 3600.
Yeah.
That little area over there, they're over there somewhere.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. Alright, back there.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's nice having her closer, for sure. Yeah. It has turned into one. It used to be nice when we were real young, but
Yeah, I had friends over there. And
yeah.
I'd go there and spend the night, but we would sit there and hang out with people all night before very much time.
Oh,
This is in the 90s, so it wasn't a big deal, but now it's
oh yeah. That doesn't surprise me, but except my mom's neighborhood. We had a friend that lived right behind my parents' house. And their parents were alcoholics and they didn't give a fuck what any kid said. So we always spent the night at their house. And we would walk around my mom and dad's neighborhood for hours. Nothing ever happened to us. Now there's no way. I don't even like going in their driveway at night. But
yeah, it's not, let's see, my Aunt Jerry tried to shoot something here, but you go north on Adams, just past 37, in that neighborhood over there, like,
Hillcrest or whatever it is, yeah.
I used to trip a tree over there, I go there all the time as a kid.
It is ghetto.
Oh, it's fucking good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I had to drive through there like 5 years ago, 10 years ago maybe. I had to go there for some reason. I was scared to death just driving through that motherfucker.
Well, I was
And I lived at Fort and Taylor and I was still scared to drive through that neighborhood.
at, yeah, business.
Uh-huh.
So, he was just on TV.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
so you pick people up, whatever, constantly go to the neighborhood, go to houses. We picked up people in some fucking houses, you know? They have generators outside the extension cords. They have fucking power, the like some fucking ghetto ass like
Yeah.
shit. This place.
Yeah.
Whole fucking neighborhood, like,
Yeah.
doors falling off, windows not being correct.
Yeah. It looks like a war zone.
It's terrible.
That is one reason I hate being this far away from everybody in this routine.
You probably heard about like for weeks straight, there's like murders fucking every other, but they were connected.
Well, and I still get the Facebook posts on it, so yeah, we're gonna probably end up coming back. Yeah, but I can't live there. I don't think I can.
I don't even like living around right now.
Well, and I don't feel like I can have a gun on my house. I don't know what you could do at some point. So, even though I really want one, I don't think I can. So I have to live somewhere where I am not scared of me. So we will not be in Topeka. Something like that. Something. I don't know. I keep telling Jacob buy a house in Linden. That's where you work. And I'll live in it for you.
Hello? Oh, no, that's just hauling ass down the highway. What are you doing? You do what?
Wait, surrogate for about an hour?
Yeah. For my Gabby stuff, whatever.
Yeah, it's batteries. So we just put batteries in it.
And no shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I thought I had a little speaker. Excuse me. That is. How's your gun going?
The first part of it was kind of crappy. I was doing about 60, 65 miles an hour because it was now it's in the mid to high 30s right now. And it's clear. So it's like it makes sense. So
We're just getting to Wichita.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. Hi.
Wow. I mean, hi.
Hi.
Glad it's not orders. Hi. Excited to go home and put all your stuff up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about that quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
Yes. Thank you for letting me have your husband in his car. I appreciate it.
So much. He's like, it's nothing.
Well, I do appreciate it. And I was thinking, I was like, why are you not just having us take him home tomorrow when you're going to Oklahoma anyway? But,
No, I can't think about that.
well, girl,
That's
it's
so
totally
stupid.
the opposite end of Oklahoma when you look on the map. So I don't know if it would have worked out, but I probably should have thought of it earlier.
I should have thought of that too.
I feel so bad now.
Even if it was a little bit out of the way. Yeah, I'm stupid. I didn't think
I am too. I don't know why I didn't.
I didn't think about it.
We could have stayed at mom's for another day. I doubt she would have cared.
I mean, I just see all been so busy.
I know.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon this will not happen. And I will have my own decent car.
Have you had people looking at the house?
She hasn't called me yet and said anything. It's only been up there since the 15th though, so yeah, and it is Christmas. But I'm gonna call her later on this week if I don't hear from her.
Yeah.
So yeah. Jacob said there was like 75 views on it. So I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Well, I mean, probably actually that someone's going to buy it when like
Me too.
because the house is coming from there is nice.
It is. And the house could be really nice. There's nothing structurally wrong with it. So hopefully somebody just got to make it pretty and make some money off of it.
Yeah. It'll go sometime.
Hopefully.
Sooner rather than later.
So yeah, hopefully before the economy crashes it will.
Right. I'm laughing, but
Well, now I've been worried. I'm like, I dragged my feet way too long. I should have sold it the year he died. But whatever.
also, I mean, I don't know. Half the house is paid for to live in.
Yeah,
For what you needed at that moment.
it was.
So, I mean, so you know something different that worked for you. So,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
it is.
But hopefully it'll go soon.
Yes.
I'll be praying for that too.
Yeah, you do. I am too. And I know mom is. I can maybe pay her back a little bit of money. Not that she wants me to. She keeps saying no. But I'm like, I am. I don't have a clue what the total is, but I'm sure you do. So figure it out, lady.
Well, I don't think she's tabulated.
Well, I don't mean it that way. I just meant she could probably look through her record to find out how much dang money she's had to give me in the last few years. So,
We all know she's got the records. So.
yes.
What time did they leave today?
They weren't leaving till about 11, I think. She said their flight wasn't until 2, yeah. They're probably not even gone yet.
No, we just forget Daryl. Ashley. And he was like, let's do a great deal. It's all for something. And I'm a horrible mom. Like, it is snowing. I was
Today?
like, oh, yes. I'm that mom. I was like, I'll just play with something.
Is that what you told her?
Well, no, I said, we still have a minute.
I don't blame you, girl. I wouldn't want to go out either.
I have people to do it, they don't care. But there's a reason my best friend.
No, I get it.
I was dragging her.
Yeah. I know you would have taken her. That's why I was telling you. And I'm like, how's
Girl, you know I am. You do a lot more with your kids than I do. Like, go find some sticks outside. I don't know. Find something to do.
I just getting ready for tomorrow. I mean, we went home all day yesterday.
Yeah.
And she did stay up till midnight last night.
Did she? I can't believe she stayed up that late on Christmas. It wasn't poured out.
Well, Cameron and Riley are both here. They're putting Mario first. I was just down there. And she came out, so she watched it. But as soon as it was done, it was midnight. She walked in the bedroom, and down, and sleep for like 2 hours. I took a picture of her and started to
Poor
just
thing.
like crash.
Yeah.
And then she woke up like 8:30, 25 today, which is late for her. So.
I was already gone there.
Yeah. Well, and she woke up because the pants were, the bottom of the pants were right now, but that's what she thought. She let the pants down there. So she was like flailing around, and I was like, stand up, damn. And that, she was like, I'm not ready to go.
She's going.
Yeah.
Still snowing there?
Yeah, it's gonna snow all day.
Shit.
Yeah, it was gonna snow all day long.
I still think
I
you
just
need
think
to
the
be
roads
in
will be
this
fine
game.
until we travel.
It's impossible. You're just too big.
There's nothing right now down by Wichita.
Way too easy.
I even see parts where there aren't any clouds. So,
Oh, really?
yeah.
That part will be good. It was just worrying me how much we went here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't blame you for not driving. I just feel bad that Matt has to do it.
Well,
Girl,
you can't judge.
I
We
feel
were
bad
supposed to get
too, but
2 to 4 inches during Thanksgiving. We ended up getting fucking 8 because they were on our shit.
Yeah. True.
that's true. I don't know. It freaks me out so bad. If it wasn't Tucson, I would be like, let's go to whatever.
Yeah.
But I also have to get ready. Leaving tomorrow, I get dates ready, drinks ready. I'm so ready. Do laundry.
Yeah, you had a busy day.
And I feel like we haven't been home, or we've been hosting, or we've been cleaning, or cooking, or I don't know. It's a nice day to chill.
Yeah. I'm excited you guys get to take a trip. That's going to be fun.
We're pretty excited too.
I bet.
It hasn't happened in a couple of years, so
Well, you guys always
I
take
mean,
the
it's up
kids.
to 3.
So,
Yeah, and I mean, Melissa's like, I don't know about that. I'm so worried to do it about.
I still don't think anybody can beat that.
I don't know. Riley's in now too.
well, she'll be fine with Melissa, I bet. I'm sure.
I think she will be.
She
Yeah.
spent the night at Melissa's house in the last year or so, hasn't she? Or has she not? No, she hasn't. Okay.
Yeah. She likes being home. Even now it's 8 months. They were playing and having a good time. But, and she was like, well, do you have to stay with me sometime? Like,
And then I'll go
she has a hot tub. And she was like, we'll sit in the hot tub, but I can sleep in my own bed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But I guarantee she ain't gonna notice. I never did.
Probably not. She's going to have severe separation anxiety like Josh.
Well, it's possible, but at least we can get one.
Look, last
She's a
night.
little bit older.
Yeah, that's true. Last night we went to Krista's, and
Oh, cool.
Ashley's boyfriend. No, I was there for a half hour, girl. Ashley's boyfriend came in, and Josh was like, "I don't feel safe. We need to leave. We need to leave." I'm like, "What are you talking about? You're safe. You're at Krista's house." Then he went to Krista's or Isaac's house, and we were only there for half hour, and he's freaking out the whole time. Girl, he won't even go anywhere near him. That's the new thing. He won't go in anybody's house. I mean, it's like holding on to me like a 2-year-old. I'm like, oh my Lord. I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this, dude. You're not cute. Let me look at yours. You're grown.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think he was very over exaggerating it, but it was, yeah. So, it could be a little worse. At least she'll go with Lisa.
Yeah, well, she is expecting
Yeah. Is she getting her in the morning? Or tonight?
now we're just taking her to daycare in the morning.
Oh, cool.
Before we head out, yeah. We'll see. I was like, I wasn't. It's like, you gotta
You gotta explain to her. Yeah.
I was like, okay, fine. Yeah, nothing. Oh, well,
I'll let you talk to your husband. Sorry, I'll stop interrupting.
She don't want to talk to me. She got your phone out there.
You guys have to have something to talk about.
yeah, right.
Don't use
You
it
don't
all.
have to talk here.
That's
Super hot tonight.
That's good about being together for a while. You do know you don't have to talk. Yeah.
It's not required, but I do.
Occasionally.
I do like to talk to Babe.
Yeah. We've been doing a lot of talking.
Well, I knew you guys wouldn't have to be home from
No, we don't.
And then if it's too much now, you'll have 3 hours.
Yeah. Of silence. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. I love you, Krista.
I love you too. Thank you so much for everything. And for getting
I
us
didn't really
home.
do anything.
Well,
Like I didn't even see you, really. But
I know, and I'm sorry. I should have made time to come over there. I knew you were busy though.
Every day.
Yeah.
So, I understand that too.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Hi, Mom.
We'll talk.
Yeah, we will. And you guys have fun.
You will. Love you guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
What, Mom?
Okay, can I show you a video? These people are trying to prank, are making this costume to prank.
Okay. Did it?
Fucking fragrance anyway.
Look,
Oh, jeez.
he's making a full costume.
Yeah, we're still, 32 more miles till we get to
Fucking casino, right?
Oh, that's been there for a while. It's a lottery casino. It's from the Kansas Lottery.
Look,
It's run by the Kansas Lottery, yeah. It's not like an Indian one or
Oh,
anything.
look.
you wanna see it?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not getting there, here.
Yeah. Yeah, all the ones in Oklahoma are Indian ones, but
Which are still crooked, but not as
they,
crooked.
yeah.
I fucking hate looking at casinos. You just waste some fucking time. I
Yeah.
don't understand how you have fun wasting time.
Well, and Robert and I, that's what we would do when we would go out here because there's nothing else around Blackwell really. I mean, either go to a bar or go to the casino. And I mean, we'd each take $100, which it was a waste of money, but a lot of times we would end up winning. I mean, a couple $100 or a couple times. I mean, I won like $4,000 one time. Yeah. I won $3,000 one time, 1,000 a couple times. There really wasn't anything else to do. But after she died, I don't know what to do. I don't have the money for it, and I don't care. I mean, it was just something for us to do together. And we would play on the same machine. We just take turns hitting it.
I've been to casinos like those a few times. I've been to Vegas a few times. I have zero luck. Like, I can't bet shit. Like, ever. No fucking matter.
Well, I never thought I was lucky either. The only time I've ever won at casinos was here in Oklahoma. So, I mean, and Brian and I never went to the casino ever. I mean, a couple of times, maybe our 3-year marriage, we went to a casino. And once was in Vegas, but for Brian likes playing fucking lottery because he won that 50 grand that one time.
Oh, scratchers, yeah.
And then after that, he was like addicted to it. He could hide it from me when he was playing those lottery tickets. Oh, it pissed me off. Like, you're not going to win again. That was just dumb luck. And he never bought lottery tickets before he won that either. He just, for some reason, got a hair and bought a $10 ticket and won that 50 grand off of it. And then he thought he won it. He didn't.
I buy Powerball tickets over a certain amount, like $50 billion. Like, I'll waste $10 over a
Yeah.
or whatever, but I don't ever win shit. Ever.
Well, and I don't pay attention to what it's at anymore. When I worked at that gas station, I always knew what it was because people would come in and buy them. So when it was really high, I'd spend like $1. I'd buy one ticket because everybody else was buying them. I'm like, fuck it, I'll get one chance. But no, I don't anymore.
There's some motherfuckers on the railroad bases.
Yeah.
We'd stand in line. I remember watching this happen multiple times. We'd stand in line and go to the a couple of them all
How much
had
more minutes?
Sometimes one like $4, $5, $6, $7 $15.
Yeah.
Just standing there, I'm like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like, no, like he just randomly puts it in and wins. I'm like, I got built, and then I just set aside 20 or 30 bucks after lunch. I go play. I'd win the exact shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck them.
I know. Well, and I learned if you're going to do it, you need to go for the $5 machines. That's when you will win money. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, just put $100 in a $5 machine.
It's not a rip the whole time.
Yeah, and do $5, and that's where you're going to win a couple hundred or 1,000 or whatever. But I don't do it anymore. But yeah, I don't play the quarter ones anymore. If you were going to go, you put $100 in a $5 machine. See, it's fun.
Your sister, we were at Vegas times, and she was a slot machine or whatever. One of the big ass people says Plants vs. Zombies one.
Uh-huh.
The sprint were like 6 feet fucking
Yes.
tall. Dude, she's in there playing. She'd have won like $600 or $700. What the fuck? I can't win shit. I played slot machines. I would have played blackjack one time. Carol, the lady from our house, gave everybody like $50.
Uh-huh.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I would have played blackjack. You know what I would? Fucking nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the reason they're putting all of our licenses in my name and on the grows and the dispensary is because Rocky, my boss, loves to gamble at casinos. And he'll win like 20 grand in a night. And he'll put 20 grand back into the machines. But he still owes the taxes on all that shit he won. He didn't take any of that money home.
How was that? That doesn't make
Because
any
they don't
sense.
take taxes out of it. They give you a 1090 or a little piece of paper that you file with your taxes. So he owes a crap ton
You know,
of
if
state
you win
of
20,000 and put it back into the machine, how do you? And if it makes it all there, you still don't see it.
No, they show that you won 20 grand.
Even if you put it back in there and wasted all of it,
Yeah,
that's fucking
it don't
horseshit.
take your losses, it just takes your wins.
Fuck the government.
So yeah, so that's why he owes money to the state of Oklahoma for all these gambling winnings he has. Even though he didn't actually take any of that money home hardly.
That's stupid.
Yeah, so we can't have the license in his name because he shut him down because he owes taxes. Yeah. Well, I keep telling him, like, Rocky, stay the fuck out of the casino. Just stay the fuck out of the, or when you win it, you pay your taxes.
If you cash it out, you have to pay taxes right there.
No, that's
So
something
what
to
they
tell.
do in Oklahoma,
No, that's something to tell Hunter.
no, you better hush your mouth. You
Okay.
should know better than to talk.
Okay.
I swear to God, dude,
I won't.
don't be talking to his kids about that shit.
Okay.
Oh my God. Anyway, I don't remember what I was telling you. Whatever, if you win over $1,200, the machine locks and they have to come pay it out to you.
That's just up lower.
I don't know if it's everywhere, but and then that's when it's taxes. So, after $1,200, yeah. Or $11.99, something like that. So they come and pay it out, and they give you sign all the tax forms, and then they give you this little piece of paper that looks like a W-2 that you file with your taxes. So
They don't know about it.
well, that's why anytime I was playing on the machine, if I had it up to $1,100, I cashed it out. I didn't care if I wasn't going to pay them taxes for it. But like I said, that was years ago. They would give us free hotel rooms and stuff. So we would just, that would just be our night away. We could go eat there for free. Give a little bit of money, stay in the hotel for free. But
wait, how much more minutes?
probably about a half hour.
Because
Because we're 20 miles to Oklahoma. Are you done with those? Give me the lift. And I'll close it. My mother cleaned out all of her cupboards and gave me all this food. I'm like, she's like, I don't want you guys to be hungry. I'm like, we're not hungry. Do any of us look hungry? We're fine.
do any of us look hungry?
Yeah, we're all chubby. We're not hungry.
Ooh, look at that camper.
Oh, yeah, it's swerving.
Yeah.
Extra, so I can just get a look around it too.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking windy.
Because there's no trees, there's nothing to block the wind, so it's fly here.
That means you have to truck.
How windy is it?
It's very windy. It's blowing this big old truck around too.
It is. Look at that camper. Yeah. I don't think he's got a fucking distribution himself. He's squatting pretty good.
Uh-oh.
You
Hopefully he's not going very far.
gotta get like long for this.
Are they? Oh my
Just
god.
use the weight better. This
They won't sway.
sway.
Are you able to go faster now?
Yeah, these go a lot faster now.
So, okay.
Just can't feel it. The car's so smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least I'll be having to tell them
Shooting at the dogs.
you're going into the park.
Hi, Mom. There was a family-friendly YouTuber that I was just watching this morning. A video came up on him about him reacting about the Ukraine war, and it scared me. Some of the clips that was on there, so I just left. It was a family-friendly YouTuber too, like for a YouTuber like for kids, like 8-year-olds to watch. Yeah.
They were talking about the Ukraine war.
Yeah, and he showed clips that scared me, so I just stopped watching it.
Good idea. It's probably not even actually real footage from the Ukraine war. I don't believe any of that stuff either.
Shit when they came out, they were shooting like flight simulator shit when they're talking about the planes, and you could immediately tell like that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, who the
Well,
fuck
and
made that?
like all the stuff that came out of Israel, all the videos, all the footage, like nothing comes out of Ukraine. So I think it's all bullshit.
It's just slower.
That's all they're doing. Yeah, great.
I did too. Like, let's see, I'm a fucking pro.
Well, I mean that is all it is. I mean it has been for years and years and years.
Oh, decades. It's been a great fucking.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about that last time. It went way longer than I thought. Because Dan Bongino wrote a book about it called, well, there's a chapter called Insane in Ukraine. It's called Follow the Money is the name of the book. But I think it was like 10 or 15 years ago where he went through all the corruption in Ukraine and all the politicians, all the money they filtered through there. Long before all the Biden shit. All that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking was on and up over drug shit. What Rogan was talking about it. So, like, yeah, the sounds hitting. how rough read this whole thing in the New York Times came across it. I'll read it about it. Like, how do you do it? I wrote a fucking article in like 2016 about the same goddamn
Yeah.
thing. Like,
Yeah.
hypocrites. Well, you got.
Well, and that's another thing Dan Martino is just like, I always bring the receipts. This is an article from this left-wing paper 15 years ago when they were talking about this shit.
It's so funny too. Like, when you wrote about it, or your people wrote about it, talking about this a few years ago, but now all of a sudden, well, human section.
I know.
You're just
They are. They really are. I don't watch any news. I don't watch Newsmax. I don't watch any of them.
you watch Jimmy Dore.
I do watch some of his stuff, yeah.
Just
Michelle turned me on to him. Did you?
I don't like a lot of his views on certain things, like universal income or
Yeah.
shit. But he's like, why the fuck are you spending this money on wars? Look at all this corrupt shit that's going on. It's like, yeah, Trump's not the best guy, but look at the shit this one's doing.
Yeah,
You know,
they can at least look at it logically and not.
Hey mom,
But,
I became one a big YouTuber's favorite viewer. He comments on my videos a lot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
On your drawing videos? That just makes
No,
me
like on any of my videos, I would every day I check my comments.
Yeah.
I would just see one of his comments.
Cool.
Yeah.
He does stuff on YouTube again for a second. Yeah. Well, I only like to post stuff on my YouTube account. The only reason I have a YouTube account is because I had to do it for school. We had to download our videos to it.
Well, now
I
I
hate
just
the internet.
well now it's kind of my YouTube channel though.
rabbit hole thing going on.
No, I know.
Now it's kind of my YouTube channel, not the account channel.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I don't need a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yes, she does. She looks like she's
Eat this steering wheel.
I know. She was on it. I guess I had another cigarette this Friday morning. Yes. It is good. I mean, I really probably don't need to smoke at all anymore. I know. It's so damn hard. Well, I mean, I vape, so obviously I'm still getting my nicotine. Oh, I know. Well, now a pack, even when because I have one in the morning, one before I go to bed, and then maybe one or two during the day. So a pack will last me about 4 or 5 days now. And I can't smoke yet. I picked up home. So I haven't had that since Friday. It is. And these are $18. And it lasts me about a week and a half. So it's a lot. It does save me shipping money, and I still get my nicotine. I don't think I'm ever not going to be able to have some sort of nicotine. So. I want to try those Zen things at some point. I've never tried one. Those little Zen pouches. It's just a little pouch that gives you nicotine, but there's no other chemicals in it. It's just nicotine. And you breathe, and they're more like those, like in your skin.
Well, that's like the best way to get ice and chew.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's right.
Yeah.
Or it's not going to have players on your lungs and shit.
Tucker Carlson loves them. He's like, I love nicotine. I think nicotine is the best
That's
thing.
what I've seen on this shit, because he
Yeah.
has them sitting out. That's like,
He does.
looking at it, like, it looks like a can.
Yeah. He's like, I get an instant rush as soon as I put it in my mouth. Yeah. He's like, it's the best thing to stimulate your brain and blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, okay, it's good for me. He did. He said he quit like 15 years ago.
That's why I can't dress fucking pharmaceutical companies and medical establishment, because they were promoting cigarettes back in the 50s and 60s. Shit,
Yeah.
Water is fat was bad for you to get these fucking seed oils.
Yeah.
Like,
so many freaking
Oh,
years.
yeah.
And then I switched back to butter, and I now like I'll never go back. It does. Well, and I try not to. I only try and use olive oil. I'm not real healthy, but I have seen a lot of stuff lately.
Well, and then
So
a lot of times that olive oil is fucking right up.
it isn't.
Now, there's some fucking scams.
Oh God. Well, I'm probably doing scams. I probably am. Oh well. I saw a video the other day. It shows the little toads and they're putting on stuff now. Like it has the artificial meat and shit like that in there. Yeah, like the Bill Gates meat. They're putting in stores and shit already. But it has a code on it. So I need to find it. Or the bugs. The big bugs and shit too. The bugs and just see that. Your dog's gonna be mad.
Another came up over there on the right side. See that?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is kind of really big. It has a plastic thing over it, doesn't it? The back of your truck?
No, it's just a roll.
Oh, is it?
It's
Oh,
like
okay.
Fox leather shit.
Oh, okay. Actually, I didn't know that. And it was stuff with my stuff. Right about that. Oh, back to the real world.
Oh, fuck that shit. I want to quit my job, sell everything we have, and go live.
Off the grid.
Yeah, dude, I totally off the grid. I don't want to haul water anymore.
I don't blame you.
But just minimalist. Like, I watch a lot of this shit when they're built for crap, like container shit, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I've also watched a lot of psychology videos, like where getting rid of your shit is really good for your brain. Like, get rid of excess crap. Like,
No, I agree. I just had to do that in that house. I can't believe how much shit I accumulated.
but you don't need.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. I threw so much crap away to move, to be able to fit everything. The only thing I have in storage, which is my work, we have a giant warehouse in the back, is my Christmas shit. I threw everything else away. Just gave away.
I was watching this great psychologist about, you know, why get rid or declutter your life and living a simpler lifestyle is like better for the brain. Of course, she was kind of fucking hot too. That makes sense. So it's kind of good. She goes like, it makes a lot of fucking sense.
Yeah.
Just get rid of shit. You know, you're declutter your life, you're declutter your mind.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucking, like, I'm an idiot, but that makes a lot of sense.
It does.
And all these, well, of course, all these people I see that are living in yurts, living out in the fucking middle of nowhere, or smaller footprints and shit, like, it's something to have kids, whatever.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, are you treating them fucks? But I mean, it is brother, but still, it's like, I can understand that.
Yeah. Shit, if I could take care of us, I'd do it too. That's all I want is peace and quiet and no people around me at this point.
Yeah, yeah. But they all do seem to be fucking happy.
Yeah.
I mean, some of them are like, yeah, we left the fucking rat race out of the big city. We had 3 kids, and I got one of them, like, she had a kid in the led the laptop.
Well, yeah.
But, if, like, they said they were living in some sort of apartment flat, some big city somewhere with his kids, and now they have land and they got chickens to eat, and cows and milk, and like, well, it's so much better. Like, yeah, they live in there, yeah, they work.
Well, it's good for the kids too.
Yeah.
We grew up in the city, I'm not saying. But things were different. I don't know, and in church taught taught us a lot of skills because we always had to, not a lot, but some. You know, Marines are very aware of this kind of people. So we had to go, camp and learn how to build our craft. And they would, when girls camp, when I was young, I don't know if they still do it. I mean, they gave you a tarp and a rope, and they told us, go. You got 24 hours on your own down here. So we build our own shelter and stay out there and forage and find our food and sleep out in the wilderness. 24 hours, just teenage girls. Which one year I did it, I had to do it. I built my little lean-to thing with my tarp, and it rained all night, so spiders came up underneath our tarp and shit, and I got some sort of spider bites I got. So when I woke up, my eyes were full shut, my lips were like huge.
That'll
swollen.
teach you to go outside,
Yeah.
man.
I hate camping here, I do. And part of it is that. We did learn a few skills. My brothers had to do all the Boy Scouts. So they and my mom made me stay in Girl Scouts till I was 16. I hated it. She would not let me quit.
No quitters in this family.
So, you know their name. It's pretty clear down here. Oh, I bet Sarah's going to be excited for home.
Probably.
Yeah. Well, she might not be looking up yet. It's pretty early for Sarah.
11 o'clock.
That girl wasn't getting up till 3 o'clock in the damn afternoon the first week she got to school.
Jeez.
I know. Well, and she was sleeping on the couch, and Josh would get up and she'd be like, be quiet. I'm like, I cannot make him be quiet all day.
You need to fucking
Well, I would make her just go sleep in his room so he could at least be alone and not have to be silent. And she's a night owl. She likes to stay up all night. I mean, I used to be a night owl like that. I love staying up. I want to be asleep by 10:30. Latest. I made it to the Oklahoma roads.
Yay!
It's nice and crappy.
Yay!
I don't know. I hit a giant pothole in my mom's car at State Boulevard the other day. It came up out of nowhere. They are, which I thought these roads were really bad. There were some pretty bad ones this weekend. Getting to my apartment roads are horrible. Really goes to that.
Oh, we got some miles left.
Yeah.
I kind of want to pull over and push that back there, but I think it's not going to
Yeah, it is pulling up a little bit more now. And it should be okay. I mean, my stuff will be okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about your truck, though.
No. I only paid $30 for that, so $40.
Really? That's not bad.
When I bought it, well, I think she went down to see you one time,
Here you go.
and then
I don't know why, but the internet stopped on your phone.
It was an open box item, like
Uh-huh.
cheap.
Yeah.
It had like had a little small scratch or tear somewhere and whatever. I same with the running board. They paid like $70 for the running
Oh,
board.
really?
They had
Yeah.
things in it. I'm like, give a fuck? It's
Yeah.
a truck, goddamn it.
Yeah.
I think I spent $100 for both of them.
Hell yeah. Can't beat that.
2:30. 1, 3,
What are you
2,
talking about?
1. 2:31.
Oh, is it not marker?
What? It's me recording.
Um,
I've been on for 2 hours and 31 minutes. Recording.
it's coming up, yeah. Okay. Well, there is that restaurant we're still taking. Oh, no, that's not a restaurant. That's okay. Yeah, you'll be able to. It'll go
We're in
straight.
Blackwell.
No, we're in Braden. He's got to fix the cover on the back of the truck.
Oh,
We are almost home.
okay.
Yeah, and then there's that ramp right there.
It's like, I ain't worried about losing. I'm worried about coming off and causing a fucking problem.
Well, that's
Like, I
true.
don't need to get sued because that thing came off.
True. Oh, we are almost home.
Yep.
You so excited?
Yep. He looks like he's cold.
It's chilly out there. Oh, yeah, it's 42.
Yeah, it ain't too bad out right now.
Oh, Josh just said he looks like he's cold, and I said it's pretty chilly out there.
The wind's probably blowing.
It is the wind. Yeah, can you see now how windy it is, Bob? Look at those trees. They're blowing. But yeah, it's 42. That's not warmer than I thought.
Beats fucking 22 what it was this morning.
Oh, he's.
What? You don't set it there.
It's locked. It's kind of locked right here. I'll pause it.
Some shit. Like, I like to live in a place of crime. And, like, let's go get a yurt. Ever seen a yurt? Big commercial palace.
Yeah.
Fucking all that shit.
Yeah.
It's not good.
See, honestly, I think Michelle probably would. She's gotten a lot more basic.
Oh yeah.
Not basic,
It's
but
all our creature comforts. Like, not saying I'm like some fucking lumberjack, type A guy, whatever, but, fight bears with my bare hands, but like, I don't know,
well,
it's
you can take care of them though.
for now, like, fuck,
Yeah.
I can really get up with these nerves.
No, I know that feeling.
I just want to, I don't know what's fucking.
Yep.
So when I was stationed, and we went not for 3 hours, but it poured for like a good 35, 40 minutes. And I'm talking like torrential fucking downpour. I just go outside naked and take my shower.
There you go.
I don't get fucking dirty. It's because when it cleared up,
It's clean water.
it's a humid ass motherfucker.
Mm.
I mean, but yeah, I had all the shit I needed, but it wasn't. I was living in luxurious. It was a fucking tent.
Yeah.
TV there was no electricity. Like
Yeah.
I didn't fucking care. Of course, I don't do much. But even going underway in the boat.
Yeah.
There was like 2 channels. They play movies. You don't watch much TV, and after a little while, you don't even fucking miss it.
Yeah.
You don't fucking care. It's a filler.
I don't know. The last couple of years have made me thankful for creature comforts for sure. Like when my pipes would breathe creative,
Yeah.
but we all survived. Everybody
Yeah,
survived.
yeah, it's a thing. Like it might suck, and you know what? I'm not fucking dying.
Yep.
It's yeah. That's what it is.
I know. There's buildings. going straight down Newland,
You got
past like
Walmart on this
Walmart.
road?
Yeah, we're gonna go past Walmart, and then when we get to Maine, we'll turn right. But that's quite a ways down.
The wind wasn't too bad.
It didn't turn out to be as snowy and icy towards the end. Hopefully, it's not bad when you get back.
Trying to clear up by now, I think. At least they've had it training or
Hopefully.
done something with themselves. This thing's all red. Yeah, I figured the only time you can survive the elements and still be alive.
I don't ever want to have to do that, but hopefully I can.
Well,
Who knows?
It's a fan, you'll be already used to it, so it won't be a big
True.
shock to you.
That's true. Have you?
Civil War?
No, there's like two different movies that came out. I think I get them confused. One is about Barack Obama, where like
Oh, so that one,
producers on.
they were producers, but I watched of it.
Did you?
So it wasn't an EMP. It was
Oh,
the
they
red-
don't. Okay.
There's like, cause some like pamphlets that were in Korean. All the internet and all that technology's out and shit, so they don't fucking know. Which
Okay.
they don't give a.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I've just heard some stuff about it.
I started to watch it, started to play, and then the last the opening credits came. It's like executive producers.
Yeah.
Right.
I didn't know about
I
that.
shut it off.
I just know what a couple of my podcaster people have said about it, and I was really big into preparedness. Like,
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah,
like get your food, it's like be ready because this crap could happen. And there was some headline that the director of the movie, after he talked to Barack Obama about it, was scared shitless. Was basically of what could happen if we actually get some sort of attack. Okay, turn right. I don't know. So now I'm really wondering if something crazy is about to happen because nobody would know what to fucking do with themselves without internet at this point. Everybody would lose their shit.
I wouldn't either. I use the internet to figure out shit
Me
all the time.
too.
Like, if I, like if I'm working on the house or working on the road, I'm like,
The next 2 or 3 blocks, if you want to make a left, then we'll miss all these lights downtown. We can go around to get to my apartment.
which one?
Either one. There's our new dispensary. Big worms. I don't either. I let mine expire. But she would, if you wanted something, we could go.
No.
And you could turn right here. I was telling you about.
Well, it's just like Topeka then.
There's some pretty good dips in Oklahoma.
Well, you remember they, I weren't living there, but they passed that self-collecting streets a while back so they could pay for the roads. It was strictly for the roads. The sales, like it's 0.5% or whatever the hell they did on it. So that adds up. With
Yeah.
500 people. And then they take that money and it doesn't go where it's supposed to go. I'm like, nobody gets fucking credit for that. That's what.
Yeah.
And they wrong shit.
They had that smelter. That's why our water's all fucked up.
Yeah.
There was a smelter here.
And that's where the ground was.
Well, they got like millions and millions of a settlement that was supposed to go to fix everybody's watershed.
They did.
They didn't do anything with it. Nothing. Apparently, it all got like stolen from the city. People were
Embezzling funds.
embezzling it. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
Nobody got in trouble.
This is a big grove. You get a big smell of weed.
Right.
We're gonna turn left right here. Yeah, this old grocery store. They turned into a grove.
No shit.
Usually it reeks when you drive by here. The wind must be blowing it.
These houses are fucking huge.
Old houses. There's not many new houses in Blackwell.
No, it's 50s.
That's exactly the year my house was built in 1950. At the stop sign, we'll make a right, and right after you turn right. Which I don't think your truck would bottom out, but if you go into my alley the other way, it bottoms my car out every time. So I always go this way. For that truck, there's an alley. Turn
An
right.
abandoned
left
school.
in there. Yes. Yeah, they had little elementary schools
Yes.
all over town.
Yes.
And then they built the big one like 15 years ago, and they shut all these down, and they're all just abandoned. The one that was down the street from our old house, they finally tore down, so I'm hoping they'll do that to this one soon. And so where that dumpster is up there is all the parking for my apartment. That brick building is my apartment. It used to be doctor's offices, and then turned it into apartments.
That looks really cool.
Yep. So yeah, if you want to just park, if
Go
there's enough
Go
room.
back in there.
Okay.
I'm assuming you got like a.
There's my little car. No, we don't. It's just me and this guy on the side, and all 3 of these cars are his. 2 of them don't run. And there's my car that barely runs. But it still is. Thank goodness. We made it!
Bye, guys.